Good evening and welcome. So we are back another day in the grind. We have to work on Friday. Oh, Darkest Dungeon 2 on Thursday. Yeah, I know. I could put it on Saturday, but then there would be a chance that it would be cancelled entirely. I'm going out on a date on Friday, and I wanted to do some Darkest Dungeon as well. Also, it is possible that some people might not be able to join any day on Fridays, but wanted to hang out as well. I even have prepared a topic. Um, so now, so this is the typical thing. I had something planned to talk about, and then someone writes a comment immediately as I go live, and then I get completely sidetracked. So let me get sidetracked on this one. So I kind of feel that um, it is an odd mix to have these mature conversations during Darkest Dungeon, but I think it makes sense because Darkest Dungeon is kind of um, it's fun and it's calm, but you kind of can't really talk about the game all the time. You can, but yeah. Um, so in that regard, then I think it makes sense to put it there and not just sort of sprinkle it on every single stream, because then I'd also have to sort of be mindful of sort of the content in general. On the other hand, I also would like to sort of have a topic, that topic on conversation for each of those, and that means maybe we should even do it like it's a little bit of a break. We do maybe do the first zone, and then we'll sort of take a little bit of a break, and then talk, just talk, and then on after that, and then we'll go back into the game, and then if there are more topics coming up, we'll just take them as they come. But then just basically having a specific time set aside for sort of talking about the topic of the night. I think that might be an interesting idea. What do you guys think? Let me know. So it can sort of be not trying to also fight eldritch horrors at the same time. Yeah, more or less what happened last Friday, isn't it? Exactly. It's just, except that it was just looking at a random location, then basically preparing for that, and then maybe even sort of doing it in the announcement of the stream, just having the topic that I want to bring up. But you know, it could also end up being some other topic, um, if we feel like it. But just sort of something that I prepare, that I go like, okay, I have something, I have a story to tell about this, and then we can discuss based on what I talk about, and then we can see how the conversation evolves. On the other hand, it could also be something else that's just more interesting, and then I can take my topic another day. Cool. I think that's how we want to do it, because I've seen that YouTube um, has added a podcast playlist function. So they want to sort of promote also being able to do podcasts on YouTube, and I really like the idea of doing like this, and then just publishing it as a podcast on various podcast media, and then also just having it on YouTube if you want to look at my ugly mug while I talk about something. The advantage of that is it's so easy on the medium of YouTube to sort of use the visual medium, and then go like, oh well, I really should have like drawing a triangle with arrows, and then I spent 3 hours drawing a fucking triangle because that's how graphically oriented I am. And then I can go like, no, 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 no. It's a podcast medium, so I don't need to do. I even can't do any triangles. I can just tell you. Um, yeah. So it, it would, I would just tell you that it's a triangle, and then you can imagine the triangle yourself, I think. We've already discussed the dangers of a podcast with your voice. I will do my best to lull you into sleep, and then basically when I get you all in a nice suggestive state, I'll just pledge on Patreon, pledge on Patreon. You're all quiet. Yeah, now draw the rest of the owl. We have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah. So, right. So that's gonna be. I will pledge on Patreon. I'm safe. Yes. Maybe that's. So now you wonder, like, when did I decide to pledge on Patreon? Was it truly your own decision, or were you in a particularly suggestive state when you suddenly got that urge to find your credit card and pledge on Patreon? I don't know. If it works, it works. Maybe that's how it is. So that's interesting. I think not my not my credit card, or not my credit card. That's interesting. Someone the community credit card, someone else's credit card. That's even better. If anyone has access to anyone else's credit card, use it for pledging. Yes, definitely. Right. So back on track. Today's topic, we're going to replay a bit of Against the Storm. So Against the Storm came out in the fall, and at that point I was actually just falling in love with Cosmoteer, and it was sort of conflicting with it, and I sort of had to decide which game I was going to focus on, and I was like, yeah, okay, Against the Storm is kind of nice. I like the idea. It was just a little bit bland in my opinion. Um, and then and then I decided to go into Cosmoteer because it was super awesome and also generated way more views on YouTube. So yay! So I kind of left this, but I still had this feeling that I haven't really given it a fair chance. And I saw content creators that I really like and have respect for. They were really liking Against the Storm. So I was like, okay, maybe I should give it another chance. So now they last week came out with an update to have a Twitch integration, and as part of that Twitch engagement, I thought, you know what, that might be a great idea to retry it here on Twitch, and then we can just see if it's fun, if it's something we want to do more of, and or if it's silly, or if it's relevant, or whatever it is. So that's going to be the point of this. We're going to be replaying it. Just the basic concept of Against the Storm. It is a dark fantasy city builder, but it's a roguelike. So yeah, there's this queen, and we're the viceroy of the queen, and we have to sort of populate some areas and claim some resources before the storm comes. And then the blight storm comes at the end of a season, and then everything gets wiped off the map, and we have just claimed resources and dominion for the queen. And that's kind of how kind of how it was. But so basically, it's a city builder where you sort of build up from scratch in the beginning. And that means that you sort of get the early game of a city builder, which is usually the most fun, where you unlock new tech and do these new things. And then it has like the roguelike aspect, that you don't get all the recipes all the time, so you kind of have to sort of figure out what to focus on and mesh into a strategy that works. And the Twitch integration is basically a couple of things. You will help decide, I think you will actually decide for me, the what blueprint I should get, which is going to probably be a mayhem, but at least it means that when I lose horribly, then I can blame you. So that's good. That's something at least. And then on the other hand, there's also a part where you can join either the town, that's the good faction that's helping me, or the forest, that's the opposing faction. And then 3 people will be selected among the people who have joined the forest and the town to be sort of the leaders for this, and they can use some abilities. I think that if we go with the help command, I think it's like this. Nope. Alright, it was like that earlier. Maybe someone else can do it, then I will hopefully reply. No, it worked when I did it last time. Weird. Doesn't work now. Oh well. Help! Help! Help me! Yeah, okay, maybe chat is dead. Oh well. Nightbot. It's not Nightbot. It's supposed to be my Twitch integration. Let me. Oh, oops! I clicked the quit button. I misclicked. Good thing I'm not a it's not night. Yeah, it's not Nightbot. Good thing I'm not an FPS player or anything like that. So instead of clicking the options, I think I know why. I think it's because I joined the experimental version, and then I decided that I didn't want the experimental version, and then I loaded the normal version, and I don't think I have the Twitch. Oops, I just logged out. I again misclicked. Are you kidding me? There we go. we're back in. Automatic for everything. Chat minigame. What? Why is it disconnected? Cool. Chat minigame enabled. Disconnected. Why does it say disconnected? Maybe that's only on the experimental version. Chat minigame enabled. Read more. It should be like a button you can press yes, no, but now it just says disconnected. That's odd. Yeah, this just, there's a streamer guide. Go for that. See if this says, if disconnected, clickety click. Chat minigame. Here it just says it's possible. Well, that's sad. Why is it disconnected? Alright, I'm gonna deliberately quit again and see if we can get it back online and working. Yeah, the cats. Oh man, I had cleaning today, and that's always problematic. Okay, minigame enabled, perfect. Because the cats are freaking out, so I have to sort of catch them and put them in my room while everything else gets cleaned out, and then when the last 15 minutes where my room has to be cleaned, then I take them to the bathroom, and then they can be there until the cleaner leaves. And then yeah, Pixie was freaking out a lot and was really afraid, and as a result it was just has been afraid of me all afternoon, just lying under the bed, just being like. But this afternoon he came over and just sat on my lap and just was like extremely cuddly, so it's like, all right, I'm done being afraid now, I just need all the cuddles. So that was good. Right, so I think you can either do join the town or join the forest if you want to join in, and if you did it some time ago, then do it again, because I just reset the game a couple of times, so I don't know if it works. We're just gonna give it a shot and try this. So anyway, so now I have two very cuddly cats, and that's nice. Let's see if the game is up and running. Yay, it is. All right. Let's have a look at how this game works and plays. We're just gonna jump in. Alright, so here is sort of the meta game here. We have, when we played last time, I created 4 towns. And you kind of have to get the progress bar doing 5 towns, and then it sort of resets here where it's too early to finish. That's the cycle. Don't exactly know what that is, but the idea is that you sort of spread out and then do as much as possible, reset the cycle, spread out again next cycle. I don't know. We have here metagame currency. By upgrades, we have a little bit of these things, so we should be buying stuff. This costs just food. Fundamental upgrade. We have no idea what it is. Oh, this one can upgrade. That we'll take that. Cornerstone pool increase. We'll take that. So these are deeds. Oh. These are kind of like rewards. Experience. Interesting. And we get, okay. So these are kind of like internal achievements that you want to complete in games so that you can earn some of those. We're not really going to be bothering with that. This has very much like the Altar of Light in Darkest Dungeon 2 feel to it. we're gonna set up here. We can see that reward is bread. We like bread. Bread is the basic meta game reward. We are going out there to harvest resources and bring them back by building a settlement, and then we claim the resources around it, and that's kind of how it is. Counts of viewers every cycle. We don't know. It is randomly selected viewers who get the power to use abilities. So get joined up for a chance to help or hinder. Mainly help. Yes. It's randomly. So I guess it's when I get in here, it'll probably draw from the pool of who's there. And then it'll assign 3 people. And those are the only ones who can use those commands. But I don't know how often they can use the commands. Yeah, let's go here. So lots of... This is preparing for a mission. We're going to play it on... What is the locked? Oh, there's a locked difficulty. We'll take it on settler. I guess that's... Okay. So, I will decide here if I want 8 humans or I want 6 lizards and 3 harpies, I think. There's also dwarves, right? There are 4 playable races. And they each have a bonus or a thing, and I can't remember what they do, and I have no clue. So... Oh, shit, it's you! What? There should have been a poll up. Oh, vote for Caravan. Ah, yeah, you guys suck. 6 votes for one and 6 votes for the other. Ah, you're hopeless. You had one job. Literally one job. Alright, we're gonna take the lizard people. And then we have 4 points, and what can we get? Some eggs, some roots, some stones, some clay. I have no clue what this is. I'll get some of this. There we go. That seems like... Oh, that's too much. We don't want no roots. I have no idea what I'm doing. Go on in. Okay, so the game is set into 4 seasons. The mating season, Clear Skies, and then Looming Darkness and Hailstorm. So those are the events during the... Oh yeah, active only. There's the drizzle, and there's this the what is it called? Storm. Those are the 2 seasons: the drizzle and the storm. Gift of woodlands. The royal woodlands are very lush and rich in timber. Trees give more wood. Okay. Settler's Dock. That's probably the one with the settler. Villagers have 35% chance of not consuming food during the break. I cannot remember any of this. So here is the Forest Guardian and the Council of Elders. Those are the ones that will be filled in. Yeah, we can make polls last longer. Yes. But poll duration is 60. That's enough for you. Press minimum. I hate that. Up. We got Phantom Lord and Epigumi, Phantom Lord and Pixel Dev. Right. You are now my here. I have to figure out how the hell I play this game. So we have to keep the flame lit, and we have someone here, isn't it? Aren't they better? Lizard Firekeepers are very adept at ancient rites. +1 resolve global. Everything can teach villagers how to be more nimble and agile. Global carrying capacity is increased by 5. Alright, I don't know. We'll start by making some city blocks. That's always good. The path. That's good stuff. And then we have to figure out what we want. Ah! What the hell? Oh, that's way too many events here. When you get too many events, you just ignore them. Inactive. I can't remember what I need to do. It's +3 meat production. Okay. We're definitely going to do this part. What is it? What did I build? Build a harvester's camp. So they can plant fiber or reeds? What? I have no idea what I'm doing. What is this? Oh, right. The choose a cornerstone. There we go. Choose a cornerstone. So you guys help decide on this one. Oh, here's the Twitch countdown. All right. So when we get in here, we have an option. We can get grain bags. Specialized grain farming technique. Grain production increased by +1 every 25 times it's produced. Plus 50% to the amount of goods produced in the herb garden. Gain 2 amber for every 6 packs of trade goods produced. I have no idea which one I choose. So you have probably... Yeah, how is it inactive or quit? Yeah, the drop of Twitch integration is impossible to keep a conversation in chat. Yes. I completely agree. That's always the issue. If you like actually having conversations in chat. We'll see how it works. All right, so that one, advanced herbalism, we'll pick that. Then we have another one. Do you get to choose this? I don't think you do. All right, choose an order. Oh, that's also something you have to choose. Damn. All right, so this is basically the orders, and basically if we these are the sort of the victory points that you have to accrue. So you have to do some of these objectives in order to complete the mission. So this is basically, hey, build a harvester camp and a stonecutter camp. Then if we do that, we get these rewards and 1 Queen's Grace. Or objective is complete 2 glade events. If we do that, we get these rewards. Ooh, I remember simple tools are awful to get. Ooh, a newcomer's also great. I think this one is better, but it's harder to get. Let's see which one you pick. Yeah. Guess you have to choose again. Booming economy is value of goods sold. Sell goods worth at least 10 amber to a trader or trade route. Woodcutter camp. Oh, this one is easy to complete. Yeah. Woodcutter is easy to complete. That's probably the one I'd want. Also, because I can complete it really quickly. What? There was a new thing? Why am I inactive? I don't know. I think it just doesn't work, that part. Yeah, I think I would want the woodcutters, I think. Because we can get that pretty quickly. It's actually kind of the first thing we want to do. I have no idea how often I can spam commands as Guardian. I have no idea either. And I think we might already determine... Like, there's these pings, and I don't know what those pings are. And then there's going to be the last one here for now. Get 6 lizards. We already have that one. Or 1 event. So... a trapper's camp. A tanning rack. Basket of jerky. That's probably better. What are those pings? I don't know. Replace. Okay. You know what? We're gonna be. The voting is fine, but the faction thing is not working. Clearly not working. I wonder if that completes if I go out here. Are you still voting? You're still voting. Alright, cool. Then I'll go in here and remove the minigame, because that does not work. Like, look at this. It's just incessant spam of inactivity. Here, which one did we pick? Hello, Sun Cabbage. Alright, so this one, 1 event. Okay, so these are now the things that I want to pursue. I want to pursue getting 2 trappers camps and completing some glade events. Good stuff. Let's see, what is that? That's gonna be woodcutter's camp, and we're gonna get into a glade. Oh, that's some other things. Rotate. here. And then I need to mark trees for harvesting. I don't think I want to go in here. How do I not unmark it? There. Don't want to go into this one, but I do want to breach in here. Yes, I also want to breach this part, but that's outside of the area. So we're going to get one more of the woodcutter, and if we get one more woodcutter, then we should get the quest completed. There. So once that completes, we need to assign someone. Specialization bonus. Do you have specialization bonus? Why does it not? I would like to have a... Okay, so these are moving there and they're working. This one, that's okay. An advanced camp can gather large or giant resource nodes in addition to small ones. Can collect plant fiber, reed. Okay, let's get you. Plant fiber. That one. What is this? Re? I don't know what that means. Produce goods. I don't know. Didn't we get this one? Yay, we resolved a mission. So we get 2 more newcomers, some parts, and some resin. Sweet. And then let's have a look at our hostility. What is the objective? Where is our mission objective? How do we see what we're supposed to do? Whoops. Let's see what these do. Yeah, so this upgrades their morales. Oh, they're beavers. Oh, beavers are probably good at chopping trees. Why can I not? Oh, there we go. Woodworking and engineering. They're specialized in meat production and cold-blooded nature. Yeah, so cold-blooded nature, that's why we should get they up here, because they need specialization warmth. Good. Okay, so this is sacred pyre. Good. Then I want to get some shelter, I think. How many can be sheltered in what in a shelter? 3 here residents. We have 1 million residents. That's pretty bad. There we go. Been lurking really tired today and not much of a conversation to follow. That's alright. That's all that. Thank you for always welcome to lurk or join or whatever. Okay, we might have... Okay, so here we can see their resolve is increasing because now they are sheltered, at least some of them. Then we can get beaver housing. If we can get them biscuits, they'll be happy. And then whatever else gets them happy. But I don't know how our... What our objective... Oh, here we go. That's the objective. Yes. There. Now there's a blueprint for voting. Ah, that's the thing. Okay, so a brickyard can produce bricks, pottery, crystallized juice, can use stormwater. A leather worker. I think a lumber mill is the best thing right now because that can get us planks, and I think planks is something we need pretty early. I think. So I'm leaning towards the planks here. Because, okay, so the 1, 2, or 3 star means how good is the recipe. 1 star means that, yeah, they can do it, but it's a really inefficient recipe. 3 star is the best, it's the most ideal. You can say a lumber mill is pretty good at making planks. Yes. It can also make trade goods. Yeah, kind of. Or scrolls. Yeah. So that's a pretty cool way. So you kind of have to figure out what you need and then patch it all together and then figure out if you can sort of work around some things. Okay, and coming up, reputation bonus. Pick the lumber mill. Oh, we have more. Small farm or herbalist camp. Now I don't think we have herbs, but I do have vegetables out here. If we look at that, that's vegetables. So I'd really like to get a small farm. What is that? That's the lumber mill. Yeah. Wow, we have a million of those. And then I guess we have to fill up the bar somehow. Yeah, so small farm. See, now I think that 60 seconds is too much. Do you have anything working? Nope. Let's get you there. There. Didn't we get something with a herb order? Up here? No, here we have just glade events. So those are the big ones here. Right, what are you missing? You're missing some... Oh, shit. Oh, I can't even produce this. Oh, because I need cheese. I mean bricks and fabric. Oh, no. Right. I forgot that. Food. They need food production, right? Oh, we had small farm. Then the next one is... I think that's much later game. Press is also weird. Cookhouse, maybe? I don't know. I don't know which one I want here. Smelter. You can make biscuits in a smelter? Yeah, not efficiently, but you can. Copper bar is not something we want anytime soon. I'm getting so overwhelmed here. It's unbelievable how much I'm overwhelmed. That's the problem with one of these games here. Like, as it evolves, you get further and further sort of ahead. And this one needs plank, but I don't have it. I know there's a building that we can get. Crude workstation. That's the one. You always have to get the crude workstation first. How do I remove this? Crude workstation. There. That was the cookhouse. No. Recipes. No. And is there one more? There's one more. Rain mill, leatherworker, a bakery. It gets so complicated. A cookhouse can make biscuits, and that's something they want biscuits here, they want jerky, and they want jerky. So that's eventually we'd need to figure out how to do these kind of things. But I need planks in order to make this small farm, and I need fabric and bricks in order to make this. So I can't even figure out how to get things started. These are the only ones I have. And you can now make... Does that like make two? I need 2 planks here. Then I need 2 fabric for this. I need 2 bricks for that. I think that's the quantity. No, that's not the quantity. That's the, I don't know, priority, I guess. Yeah. 2, 2, and not 2 here. Ah, this is so complicated. Oh, okay, yeah, let's do that. That's the one we're going to be using. Because you also have to choose what kind of product you want to use for it. Like that one, right? Why does that not change? Yeah. Right. So we need the stone in order to make bricks. And we need the plant fiber in order to make fabric. And we just need 2 of those. Okay, let's see if that works. Do I have to assign someone to do it? Yeah, they are. Okay, so you're making bricks now. Whew. Hello, no one. We got a rain mill. Okay, cool. I think that's the last of the recipes we get right now. And now we don't have anything. High resolve, server zone per minute. Okay, so if we have high resolve here, then, and that's the threshold, the little blue threshold here. When we get to the high resolve, then we start earning stuff for free. Towards the blue progress bar, that's yeah, you win. Red progress bar is you don't win. Okay, so this one is making not a goddamn thing. You're getting stuff? Hmm. Has no harvester's camp has no deposit nearby. Oh, that sucks. Then I guess I should just destroy you. I guess. What else do we want? Like, hey, look at that chopping. What is this? This is a slick shell brood mother small. And some eggies. Harvester is plant fiber and reed. That's grain and oh, vegetable. That's the small thing farm here. That can go. Ooh, look at that. That's a good one.
Our illustrious champion returns.
Oh, so there is a little bit of interaction here. Thank you, Isilda. Thank you for the 27 months. Yeah, you love this game? Yeah, I'm getting overwhelmed by it. I am not in love with the game at this current moment in time. I'm gonna need to learn it a little bit more before it is so overwhelming. It is so damn overwhelming. Like, there are so many things to keep track of at the same time. What is a hydrant? What does a hydrant do? Arrgh! Trading post. I don't know. Blight post. I don't know. A warehouse. I don't know. Like, that's my sense of everything here. Like, I don't know. Makeshift posts. Like, it's so difficult to figure out what I'm actually supposed to be doing. Why are the planks not coming in there? I don't understand anything. Like, oh, this one got built somehow. And then you just make this one. But don't make scrolls, don't make trade goods, okay? And you don't make planks anymore. Sure. You can make brinks and stuff like that, sure. Not pipes. Okay, so this one got made. What is this one? A small farm. Okay. Vegetables, sure. That's totally not what I wanted. Because I just built this one. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Ah, don't have any. Okay, well. Yeah, I was just looking at these. So you're farming that one. Is this priority? I guess it's priority. And what is this? This is probably also a harvesting camp thing. Something that harvests shells and stuff. Let's see. That's eggs, yes. And what was the other one? Shell things. Okay, so we'll get a trapper camp at least up here. There, so you can take these two. And I want to take that out as well. What are you doing now? What crude workstation? What is your problem? I don't get it. What is the problem with you? Oh, we got stuff. Choose a cornerstone. Okay, every 2 newly completed dangerous or forbidden glade events lowers hostility by 50. Strange roots spread across the lands. Wood production is increased by +1, but harvesting and planting are 25% slower. The people are feeling oddly rebellious. Gain +1 global resolve for every 2 impatience points. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I don't know what any of this means. Newcomers. Twitch error. Oh, that's because... yeah, Okay. Well, that's kind of not my fault, is it? That's really not my fault, is it? If you can't manage to... Shit. Okay, so that did not work. I think I'll take that. I'm not planting much. Okay, we get new ones here. So, the Twitch integration didn't work. Aid for the beaver clans. Amber pouch. What is this? Encampment level. You have at least one hearth upgraded to level encampment level 1. I don't know what that is. Let's take that and hope that I already have it. I don't. Shit. Pottery and wine. No way in hell I'm gonna make pottery and wine. There's a little bit of chance that I can get the other one. Okay, so it broke when I got the newcomers. I want some beavers. Because the beavers are good here. I think. They have specialization in woodworking, yes. This is also specialization in woodworking, so get that other one in here. What did this one get to? This is just a farmer. That's a meat production. Hey, look at that. That's you. You're good at meat production. Alright. And can I move my buildings? How would I move a building? I feel that there was some way of moving buildings. Most buildings can be moved. But how? Like, I would think that there would be like a move command. Blue button. Ah, move. Alright, cool. Yeah, I remember there was something. Thank you. That is... Let's get the small ones out first. Chop this one down. Okay, what are you doing? You're a crude workstation. I don't know what your problem is. What is this complaining about? No one in the building is working. Unassign idle workers or change recipes. It makes no sense. Why are you not making fabric then? Oh, because I already... because I already had like a limit thing. Now it might work. Okay, we're just trying to figure this out, and I am so clueless about what I'm supposed to do. I have no clue about food. Food is this? This is food. Okay, so they can eat all this crap. Building materials, crafting materials, fuel and exploration. It's probably fine. I do have to sort of pop some of these glades and just figure out what's in there. I have four. No. The beavers. They're 14 resolve, right? Yeah, and they need to get up here to be happy. And I have to now get some glade events. Figure out what that thing is. I don't know. Path level 1. What does that say? Oh, I need at least 4 decorations. Okay, I can build 4 decorations. Let's build 4 decorations. Is that a decoration? I don't know. That's a comfort. That's an aesthetic. And that's a harmony. I don't know. Is that just all decorations? Is a bench a decoration? Maybe? The green items are decorations. Okay, so a bench is a decoration. Barrels. Decorative barrels. Alright, so if we get those, then we should be able to get a level 1 path, and then that we should complete one of these missions. That one. We should also figure out if we can do pack of provisions somehow. Let's figure out what else we need. A small farm, a cookhouse. I don't know how to do that. I also just distinctly feel we don't have enough space for anything. So let's take this out. What is this? Makeshift post? What is a makeshift post? That can make provisions. I think we can make 6 provisions. Let's try that. What does that take to make? Okay, just wood. That's good. Hey, look at that. It's level 1, I think. Cool. Does that complete it here? Yeah. So what do we get? We get some simple tools. We get a builder pack. And we get some amber. Sweet. Nice. Whew. Find this is a game of build when you need things, not always just as it's available. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. But the problem is I don't know what I need because I don't understand the game. So like, what do I need? So therefore I guess I have some foraging, some vegetables. So let's do something that can harvest the vegetables. Yay! And we also now can make some. Don't want to do that. And pack of building materials. Nope. But we do want to make some pack of provisions. Is there a way to make pack of provisions? We can make that out of the eggies, but not out of that. Good. So we make that, and just bump it up in priority, and then we make. Once we have 6 of those, what is that? It doesn't say what kind of focus it is, so we'll just put some hoppies in. Hello, Mr. Mini. You can click the book icon. That one? Yeah, this is the recipe, but that doesn't really. I know this one is super useful to sort of go like, okay, I need a pack of provisions. How do I make this? I only have one way of doing it. Ugh. And it's a. Why doesn't it say it's a 1 or 2 star? Okay. Okay, so these are getting worse because I don't have any lizard housing or jerky or skewers. Skewers? Oh, they want skewers. I can make skewers here, right? That was the cookhouse that I didn't build. Okay. Well, maybe we make this. The thing is also like, why am I making these? I don't know. That's like the next thing is why. Like, what is it that I get from being I feel that by adding more of these, good stuff happens. Oh, we got a new glade. Sweet. What do we have in here? Roots. And what is that? That is mushrooms. Roots and mushrooms. Alright. Do we have... Oh, we got a thing. Is that because... Oh, we progressed to another level. Sweet. A kiln produces coal. Or bad bricks and bad jerky. Oh, jerky. We want jerky. Smokehouse. Alright, cool. That's definitely the one we want. Yeah, smokehouse. It's probably like way too involved right now. What happened? Oh, we got another one. Some clay deposit. Ooh, clay deposits. Nice. I think maybe. The challenge is also now to figure out what the next. Yeah. What it takes to expand out into that one. Like, ooh, that's always risky, and I don't know when we are ready for it. Okay. Once you get your general building materials up, you can start doing dangerous glades. I don't know building material production up. I don't know what building material production means. So this, I did get the smokehouse, but I can't make it because I do have some fabric. I have 8 fabric and I have lots of planks, right? Yeah, lots of planks. Maybe we should have like a limit of how many planks we should do. Fabric, bricks, and planks. Oh, we got a smoke. We got a what? A cookhouse? For the skewers. That is some insects. Got a little bit of that. And some vegetables. All that. That is so complicated. We're not going to make biscuits. We're not going to make pigment. Oh, this is not good. Okay, I need to figure out who is assigned where. Where do we have some lizards assigned? We have some lizards assigned here. Lizards. Useless lizards. There. I need more people. Bling. You're still making that. Shouldn't there be like a limit of just saying like, don't make more than, I don't know, like 12? Like, Let's make 10 of each, and then. And over on the sawmill part has gone absolutely crazy. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. This one, we got that. Shit, that's done. What did we get? We got some lizards, perfect, and lizard clan support. Been locked in a construct to gain the queen's favor. The lizard elder, remember your help. +3 to lizard resolve. Woo! Glade events. Hold Alt to see everyone assigned. Okay, cool. That means thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the help. We just got some lizards. They can go in here. We don't need that much, right? And also we're gonna definitely run out of insects and vegetables we should not run out of. But how do I make sure that we do not sort of... Oh, this one is... They're happy. Oh, more stuff. Ooh. I don't even know what I need. Pack of provisions, barrels, scrolls, ale, coats. I don't think I need coats. I mean, maybe. Who wants scrolls? And why do you want scrolls? I'm just so in doubt about what I'm supposed to be doing. This is a... How do I see if this is a 1-star build or a 2-star build or a 3-star build? It's makeshift, so it's probably a 0-star. Oh, they're 2-star. 0-star. Okay, so that means if I don't have this, Provisioner is better. So Provisioner will make... I'll take these two out for now, because I don't need them. And I'll take you out as well, because I don't know. Green now means it's higher tier. This is incredibly stressful. Like, it doesn't seem particularly stressful, but it really is, because there's just so much I don't understand. There. I want to pop that one, but I have no clue if that's the right time. I have a distinct feeling it is not. What are you not doing? You need jerky, no pottery, no incense, not for now. Wood and insects, but we can't have insects. We are not going to have insects or meat. So you'd have to sort of think like, okay, I want my insects to be directed there, but how do I prevent them from actually eating stuff? I have more stuff. Oh, shit. Newcomers return 40 more goods with them. For every hearth level, gain 2 ember for every 6 pack of goods. Settlement specializes in wine production. I'm not specialized in wine production. This one is unlocked in now. There we go. Choose an order. What is this? Lizard resolve 14. I can do that. Plus, cut through the forest to discover 1 glade. I can do that. And then we get +2 lizard friendship. No, and then +2 jerky rice. That's better than the wine production. All right. We just need 1 glade. Check the color. Okay, I'll do that afterwards. Dangerous glade event completed. I don't know what which ones are dangerous. That's nice, I guess. This is artisan. I don't know what that is. That's a building. A newcomers, tools, and trade. I think I take this. This seems doable. That seems doable as well. What is your problem? Oh, still that problem. Yeah. Ooh, they are perfect for the smokehouse. Something else happened. Newcomers. What kind of newcomers do we want? There's 5 both places. I think I want this one, because these are better for what we need right now. I feel like. There. What are you? You are... We don't know what kind of specialization they want. We'll get you there. And there. I guess. Don't want food! Oh, fuck me! How is that happening? I don't know. Ah... Well, we're just fucked, aren't we? Yeah, we're fucked. So I need to cut through some glade somewhere. Not for fun, but for profit. There. Straight through this one. You have to be moved to anywhere down here. Yeah. Hope that there's lots of golden those skewers, maybe, but I don't have any now. Don't need any provisions right now. Oh, the cauldron, what is this? Okay, I guess I have to let them eat everything. But it's good to know that we can... what is this problem here? This problem is that you are... Yeah, we're not going to be using any of these for provisions. So go away and out-assign those two. Thank you. This one is not doing anything, so out-assign those. What did we get? Some box of goodies thing? No. Yeah, 12 box of goodies. Let's just make the bad box of goodies here. Anything else? Yeah, sure, we'll make these.
Oh, yeah.
There. But only make 12. It's a bad deal, but we will guess we want to do it. Small farm, I don't know what fertile ground looks like, so can't do that. How else would we get food? This thing is probably food. This is also eggs are food, right? This is the one that goes. What is this? A woodcutter. What are you? Oh, you need to move then. Could you move over here? Here. As soon as that one is cut through here, let's actually cut that one out. You don't need to get that. We want to get exclusively in here. What is your problem? Make it out of leather, but only up to 10. Now I have 20 food. Ah, we got a thing. Got a thing. What is that? Is that fertile ground? It might be. Small abandoned cache. How do we get that? Assign workers. You and you go into that. Choose a reward. Sack of flour and crate. We can't eat that. We'll get a queen's grace instead. We don't need sack of flour. There we go. Ah, the tools. Shit. These shells, we don't know what. How do we get that? That's a small trappers camp. Okay, small trappers camp is a thing apparently. I don't have that. There, small trappers camp. Ooh, there we go. You can actually do stuff. There. I guess. That's gonna be some kind of food, right? Looks like grass. It's simple tools to open cache. Yeah, simple tools is something I remember being absolutely horrendous. Small farm is here. It needs the road though. Oops. Move it. Yeah. I like that things are moving so easily. You, specialization meat. Ooh. Okay. Cookhouse, smokehouse. Definitely not. Oh, they have meat specialization. This. Yeah. Meat specialization. There we go. Food is still 33, but I got lots of jerky, and they're happy, what about up here? That doesn't count as a... Oh, look at that. It does count as a clearing a glade, even though it's a small... It was a small glade. Sweet. This one is now +2 jerkalizations and +2 of those. We're working our way towards this, and we're working our way up here. Whew. Okay, let's get that one. A lizard house. Who do we have? Then I need to understand who actually wants the bathhouse and who wants the temple. Like, shouldn't that be something I can see up here? Religion. You like religion? You like cleanliness? You like... None of it. So as long as they are happy, we will get a little bit of reputation per minute for free. But you're never going to be happy. We want leisure, luxury. Religion could increase for one of them. Favor this species to boost the resolve. Okay. Click on the magnifying glasses at the top right of the building blueprints. Yeah, I know it gets the cleanliness, but it doesn't. That was just like. I'll get a lizard house. We have a lot of lizards, so let's get that. And then, a trapper camp is not a small trapper camp. A plantation, berries. Ooh, how do I produce plant fibers? Is that something I just produce in fertile grounds, maybe? Insects and eggs. Ooh, the trapper camp is so much better than what the small trapper camp. Damn it! I need to replace it. This one. Now get this farm out here. There we go. And then, isn't that humans that are better at this? Well, doesn't matter. There we go here. Alright, I'm gonna take a short break. Good evening, Baked Beans. I've seen this game 100 times on the Steam page. How is it so far? It's extremely stressful. It's... You know what? I'm gonna take a break, and then I'll be a little more succinct when we come back on my thoughts. And Kylan Cat has definitely taken over chat. I appreciate your assistance. It's much appreciated. All right, be back in 2 minutes, and then I'll be a little bit more succinct. Right, welcome back. So before we dive in, let me try to summarize a bit of what I think about the game. So, what I really like about it, and also what can appeal to you, maybe Baked Beans, in terms of sort of looking for a stressless city builder. The part is that you kind of want to play game for a bit, and Factorio is sort of like you'll never be done with it. Now, I'm not saying it's a city builder, but when you sit down with Factorio, there is no end to it. Here, it's split into missions, so you can sort of go in and play a mission, and it takes, I don't know, 1-2 hours or something like that, and it'll go like, done. So from that perspective, it's constrained, and if you lose, so what? You can try again, and then you can just set up a new zone and sort of get going on that. The part that I'm stressed out about is my lack of knowledge. Like, I can already start feeling the purpose of it. Like, okay, let me just rewind a bit. In every other game that's a city builder of that kind of thing, then you unlock the ability to make better food. Cool. Let me make better food because better food is better food. Awesome. That's going to give some kind of morale boost or is a necessity for higher skilled population. I'm going to do it because I can. I've unlocked the tech. It gives me new tech. Therefore, I should do it. That's not how this game works. You will have almost all tech unlocked pretty quickly, and you can make a lot of different things. But why? And that's the part that you have to sort of get out of the mindset of, oh, now I can make scrolls. Let me make some scrolls. Because why are you making scrolls? I don't know. I can make scrolls, so now I make scrolls. Instead, you should be, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, you should be focusing on the things that that achieve your objectives. Well, duh. So this game is not about building the perfect colony that can do everything. It's about winning the mission. You win the mission when the blue bar goes all the way up, and then you're done. You get out. Done. The queen is happy. We'll get it the hell out of here. And at that point, nothing else matters. So get up there and don't care about how sustainable or unsustainable your base is, as long as you hit that target. Then you win. Click the win screen, and that's it. You might want to pick up some little extra things along the way to get some more meta progression going. But that's generally it, as I see it. This means that in order for you to increase the blue bar, you do that, as far as I can tell, primarily in two ways: by keeping your population happy, or by completing missions. Missions give you Queen's Grace, and if you each of these give you +1. And once you have that, then you can get all the way up here. The other one is, this one gives a little bit over time, 0.23 per minute, which actually means just 4 minutes of these happy is the same as completing one mission here. By getting reputation from traders and events. Yes, traders and events as well. You can also get that. But yeah, you get the events, you get that from, that's actually what we got here. This one we got here was 0.5 Queen's Grace or reputation. So high resolve +31 per minute will earn you lower impatience. So that means what you should build is the stuff that gets you this into the blue realm where they're happy. So I think the threshold is 15. So we need to make sure that we keep our harpies happy. If, for example, happy housing, happy housing, or something else, maybe we need to make some biscuits, some brawling, some education, or some cleanliness. That will keep the harpies happy. We also would like to get the beavers all the way up to 30. That's a lot. And that would mean like beaver housing, biscuits. Hey, look, biscuits. 2 of them need biscuits. Maybe it's worth for us to tech into some biscuits and then start making those. That's kind of how I think the game is supposed to be played, where you go like, okay, how do I get the blue bar filled up as easily as possible? Missions, happiness, or resolve it's called, and events. So, Kylan Cat, before I surprise you, from what I've seen, the threshold for reputation gain from resolve seems to increase over time. The threshold, yeah. That also makes sense, because you kind of have more options, so you would expect that more of them get filled out. And I also imagine that higher difficulty would also mean that higher threshold. So I think that once you sort of wrap your head around that and get into the whole idea that, okay, we can make, I don't know, jerky from wood, or from sea marrow, or from coal, or from oil, and from insects that we don't have any of, or from meat that we don't have any of. Ugh, right? That's not good. So we're not getting any jerky right now. So that's kind of From that, once you start getting into that mindset and understand, like, oh, I need to make some biscuits. I know the best way to make biscuits is a bakery. So if I get the option of a bakery, boom, that's the one I'm gonna get. And then I need to get some grain, to get some flour, to get some, I don't know, So you sort of, there's a whole web, and you have to sort of draw your own path to get to where you want, instead of the usual where if you unlock a tech, you just build it because it must be useful, otherwise you wouldn't get it. That's how I feel. Cool. Housing. We got some lizard houses. What do they cost? A little bit. And how much could a lizard house store? 2 residents. That's nothing. That's nothing. Damn, it's too expensive. All right, we can store some people here. This one doesn't have anything built because I don't have any stone. We'd like to get some clay, but how do we actually get some clay? So now I'm going to look at the book and try to understand this. Oh, I can actually integrate it from here. Oh, wow, that's cool. Yeah, that's not how I see this. I want to figure out clay deposit. Oh, cool. A stone cutter camp. Sweet. I'm going to get a stone cutter camp. Maybe I want to get it instead of that one. Oh, that's actually really neat that you can just do it this way. That's so neat. Thank you for that, dear game. That is the woodcutter camp. You still need to cut through that one. By using stone cutter, it's the blue one. Okay, and this one, I think I need to delete it and replace it with a better stone cutter camp. The trapper camp here is... Oh, what? That's a trapper camp. What? What the hell? That's a trapper's camp. That's a trapper's camp. Did they get upgraded? They got updated. Oh, cool. So they got updated immediately. From the small to the normal. Huh. So I guess when you get a farm, you can also upgrade the farm. They'll just, instead of being a small farm, it'll be just a farm. Time to try the Twitch integration again. Yeah, let's try it again. I think it threw an error because of because I was clicking on multiple things that would trigger a thing, right? So I was too close. Let's try it. There. All right, let's see. What are we working on? We are working on getting this one. Can we get some value of trade, value of goods sold? Pack of building materials. Pack of building materials. I know I am building the building materials, right? I'm building it here. And they are building. Cool. Then I should be looking here. And then the part that says value of goods sold, building materials, consumables, crafting, trade goods. I have no idea what that means, this one. Sell goods worth at least, to a trader. You damn trader. And then we're going to get another event completed. I hope we get that up here. Did you cut your way through this forest? Yeah, you did. You kind of need to do that. And once that's done, we can take you over and pop that big blade. You are not... Oh, do I have that? Do I have that? Yes, a little bit. And 10 wood. Why are they not coming in? Oh, what's that? Too far from the house. Okay. Okay. There you go. Did not know. You're probably the same then. Trading post. Trading post? No, I don't think I have a trading post. I think I want a trading post. Rain collector, what does that do? Can collect infused rain or used for certain rain engines. Lumber. A blight post, a warehouse, a trading post. Yeah, let's get one of those. We'll throw you in here. Probably don't care if that's far away. We got the glade, but we didn't see what it had. What is this? This is Flaxfield. Okay. And what else? Some of that. Okay, Flaxfield. And what was this? This was roots. Right. Flaxfield. Small forager camp. Let's get one of those. Something happened. Oh, vote for a cornerstone. Now it's your turns. If you want to take, you first must give +1 to wood production. Lose all stored fuel upon picking this cornerstone. Ow. Over diligent woodworkers. Some woodworkers just can't stop working. Gain 3 barrels for every 10 planks produced. Oh, that's cool. You get 3 barrels. Exploration experience. You took some of the best explorers from the smoldering city with you. Get a constant -5 penalty to global resolve, but 15 to global resolve for 5 minutes. Every time a new glade is discovered. Oh. Okay, so that means just keep exploring new glades. I heard your explanation on how it's just about completing the mission, but then you also mentioned meta progression. Can you explain what you mean by meta progression? I was looking into this game recently. Yes. So this is a roguelike that has a mission. This is on a mission, and it takes a couple of hours, probably 1.5 hours, I would guess. And then you're done, and then you earn some food and then some other artifacts and I think some kind of gear parts, materials of some kind. And you get the food, you get that from just completing the mission. But the artifacts are something I seem to, either you can trade for it maybe, but they seem to come from those glades. So you are on a mission, and then you can basically go like, oh, I want to make this mission a little bit more difficult for myself in order to get more meta currency, so that after the mission I can pay a little bit more, or I can progress a little bit more on the meta currency, which gives me like +2% on flame drain, or a little bit movement speed, or a little bit extra resources when starting a new mission, or a little bit extra choices. Maybe I get extra choices here or something like that. Thank you for the over diligent woodworkers. And since this one is now done, then I am going to move you over to there and chop through that one. And once it's chopped through, then bad stuff happens. Alright. I'll get you. Collect the clay. Also want to take these out so that this can actually go through. Food gained from completing the settlement is based upon the amount of empty tiles. Yes. Okay. Trader arrived. Zorg. I need to get 30. Okay, so let me see. The mission here is value of goods sold. Oh, look at that. We got... Sweet. That's one more point here. And then this one I really want. So we need to... Zorg. We need to sell stuff. What can we sell? Ooh, that's expensive. I don't think we have a lot of things to sell that we can... Yeah, that's probably going to be a little difficult. Oh, that was expensive. That was a good one. What about these trade goods? I don't think I want the pack of provisions anymore. Replayability. I think there's a lot. Avoid selling your parts. I need them. But I need money. What about resin? I haven't used resin for anything. Is that worth anything? I'll sell all the resin.
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
See, 17. I can't help but do that. Oh, wait. Can I sell amber? That won't count, right? That won't count. If I sell amber and buy amber, that's cheating. Sell your amber. Oh, really? It counts as... Really? It does? Anyway, I want to sell these anyway because I don't want them anymore. I shouldn't have built them. And Mr. Tact, thank you for the 17 months. Happy spring. Thank you. And Silver Seasonal, thank you for the 200 bits. Yeah, this has been very quiet evening. That's kind of a... What? Oh. What? Attack. What is this? Generous donation. Oh, I can do a generous donation. or I can buy a plantation, or I can get... Okay. Reputation 0.5. Every full reputation point you require lower impatience. Oh, we can just pay 20 and then do that. Let's have a look up here if that completed. It did. Sweet. And then we need one more glade event, and then we can't really do much more in the next 5 minutes. But I also think that usually I would buy these simple tools if we find it. What else? Is there anything we'd like to build here? Or you can buy some ale, then we'll be happy. I think I'll buy this. Oh, shoot, that was just it. Okay, no confirmation button. Just buy it. Biscuits. Let's see how much biscuits would cost. Yeah, let's buy some biscuits. Whatever. We'll buy some biscuits. Maybe they'll be happy for a bit. Try that. And we get some 2 options down here. Then you can vote for a blueprint. Alright, bathhouse is going to help with the... Oh, look at that. You declined. Oh, yeah, then none of them are happy anymore. Clan house. A place where can fulfill the need for brawling. They need brawling. Religion? Brawling and religion. Okay, so that's actually helping 2 of them. Need for cleanliness. Herbalist camp is also getting better herbs. Do we have herbs? Berries? Mushrooms? Not really. They lost resolve because the skewers ran out. Ah, right. Okay. That sucks. We have to find a way to make more skewers. But also, this one used to be 15, wasn't it? I don't think it used to be 17, so... Anyway, let's see which one you choose. I think you're going to choose the bathroom, aren't you? Nope. Clan hall. Awesome. We get another one. Okay, so a carpenter is good at making simple tools. Simple tools might be super useful. Barrels, we don't know what that's for, but we also have free barrels. Like, a few. Artisan can make coats and pigment. We don't know what that's for. Can use stormwater. What the hell is stormwater and clearance water? I don't know what that means. It's probably from Rainmaker. But I think the carpenter is better. The cooperage. And now we have 1, 2, 3 tiles left. So if we complete this glade, then we get the glade event, and we maybe get some event in here. So that's our objective now. And then hopefully we'll just, boom, complete the mission without much further in this one. Could make gear for the clan hall. Oh, right. The clan hall actually needs stuff. Oh. Copying is a crystalline too. Okay. What are you doing? You are not the skewers are screwed. Oh, let's get some jerky then. Sure. Well, let's get jerky into that. I guess that's kind of working. Let's get another one of these. Full steam ahead. And you are going to be replaced by the ones that are better at it. Woodcutter camp. Why are they getting plant fiber? Are they making plant fiber just from that, I guess? Alright, so, clan hall, you say. Maybe I can move these decorative items to a less useful place. Benches out there. And then back to the, clan hall. What do we get down here? We got a carpenter. That's for the simple tools, but yes. So they're happy again. How much do we get? We are getting 0.09 per minute. That's not a lot. We want to get you back online. Housing. Why are they housing? Max bonus for affected. Affected, unaffected. Okay, so we need more lizard housing. I mean, that's a fixed cost. So we like fixed cost investments here. There we go. And what about this? This is roots. Roots are gotten from a small forager camp, but not from forager camp. Why not? Because I don't have it yet. And we also have some shrooms. Where is our... That's one, and that's the other one. Nope. That's the woodcutter camp. You're gonna move now. You're gonna move up here, I guess. And chop down some trees. Yeah. And we should have this one open now. Very, very soon. Very soon, bad stuff happens. Similar to Frostpunk? No, I wouldn't say so. Here. Okay, so what is happening? You need training gear for brawling. That sucks. You need incense for religion. That sucks. And ancient ways. What the hell is that? No species can claim the forest as their own, but the lizard clan are closest to the wilderness. All camps produce 100% more yields. This bonus does not affect woodcutter camps. Some buildings that affects. Okay. Is that when you assign 3 people for it, or does it have to be like 3 of the same? Okay, now it's triggered ancient ways, so that gets. But the lizard clan are closest to wilderness. All camps produce. So what does it say about the lizard? Okay, so incense would be needed for religion, and religion would trigger. You need brawling. You need brawling. You need religion. You need education. Yeah, okay. Religion is not really very valuable to get. Come on, glade event. Chop chop. How would we get this one up here? Pickled goods and pie. Okay, so actually more housing. Oh, what is this problem now? What does this mean? There are no free workers available to construct. No! That's because this stupid one is here. Oh, did something happen? I don't know. Oh, newcomers. Oh, that's brilliant timing. Oh, vote for new. Oh, you have to vote. Sleeping Sage, no. I'm just, no. Frostpunk is a city builder. This is a city builder. They're the same genre. That's like opening 2 books and go like, they're the same. They are dead trees with letters on them. Like, yeah, but they are both books, yes. They're both games, but neither of them have defined the city building genre. Maybe you played Frostpunk and feel this is the same, but that's because it's cut from the same cloth that all city builders are built from. You need workers, they need housing, they need food, they need materials to build the bigger houses, to get more industry, that kind of thing. Yeah, the 100% yield? Yeah, you're right, you're right. I'll find something else to unassign. Oh, you want that? I wanted that one. Damn. Oh, well. Guildhall. We'll reassign something. Here, let's go for the lizard folk. They did say the lizard folk were part of the nature and stuff. 7 to 18, 19. We need to get up to 22. And we are going to need more housing then. And also these woodcutting camps are just not getting it. Yeah, so it's humans that we don't have in this this setup. Oh, there is. Cool. Okay, so let's figure out what is here. Now, this is the bad stuff. This is, we have 8 minutes to do something or bad stuff happens. What is it we need to do? We need to get incense. Oh, screw that. We need to get 4 of those. Yes, let's get those in there. Then we assign 2 people to actually deliver stuff. And if we don't do it within 9 minutes, then disturbing the ruins of the great civilization can have a grave consequence. Kills 5 random villagers. So what I really like about this is they must have had a big issue with there are no enemies. You don't have warriors. You don't fight things. So how are you going to make something bad happen? And this is actually a really clever way that you have a time to produce some stuff and get it delivered. If you do, then nothing bad happens. If you don't, then bad happens. Send to the Citadel. I think we'll send to the Citadel. And then we can also Is there anything else we can get? No. It's unfortunately only these. Abandoned, also sent to the Citadel. Oops. I need more workers for this. Let's figure out where we have someone assigned that we might not need. Do we really need as many in the cookhouse? Probably not. Smokehouse? Can't imagine we need that many there. Oh, investigate. I have to click investigate. And this one? Nothing bad happens here. Small forager camp has no nearby deposits. Really? Really? Okay, well, just kill it then. Alright, let's see what else we got in the new grove here. That's a giant thing. And they are harvesting. And this is what? A flax field. What is this? Stone cutter. Oh, it's stone. Oh, sea marrow deposit. Okay, don't know what that is. And this one is a trapper camp. Let's see, how's the food like? It's meat. Meat, we've got a lot of that. That's good, which we absolutely need. So we don't need that right now, but we'll get this flaxing thing. And then nothing works without getting... There. Oh, we got something. Oh, this one is not resolved yet, but it will be soon enough. Pick an order. What is this? We should think about what we can achieve quickly because we're almost at the end. We need 2 pings more and we get like 1 ping more. So if there's one of these, we can get easily. Rebuild or salvage ruins. Okay, that's in one of these sections where we can rebuild it. It would be really nice to get box of simple goods because that's something we need. This one we can just build and then we'll get it. So. Yeah, also, problem is with the art style, not really with the game, I guess. I just want to hear from real people. If it's good, mediocre, and people are just overhyping it or something like that. I don't think people are overhyping that. If you don't like the art style, that's... I like the art style because it's a conscious choice. It has a little bit of a classic feel to it, but it's not a... Get ready to vote again. Ooh, wilderness essence. I don't know what that is. Wildfire essence. Basket of pies. Steam. I was saying that before that. I think it's... I don't think there's such a thing as like really overhyping, especially not for such a small game like this. If a small game like this that didn't really have any publicity gets overwhelmingly positive, it's worth it. If a game like, I don't know, Elden Ring gets overwhelmingly positive, then it goes like, well, everyone liked it, so yeah, of course. But then again, is it overhyped then? I just don't think that overhyping does really works because for everyone, it just has to be 1 in 10 person who just goes like, no, it's not like that. And then it ruins the overhyping. We get this one. I think that's good because we might actually get the pack of provisions. All right, let's start. No, we don't have any of it. Let's start working on the pack of provisions then. Then I go here. Let's try and see if I can get this in the right way. Come on. Pack of provisions, that one. And I click and then I can make it in a 2-star. Yes. I'll select it, yes, and I'll figure out. We'll make it from meat. Okay. Sure. And can I go to it? No one is assigned. I thought so. And they're assigned now. There you go. That was that's a good way of doing it. Oh, look at that. They are happy. All right, let's see how things are working here. What is this? That's a harvester camp. We don't have anyone to assign. All right, we have you. This one we'd like to resolve eventually. But This is almost done. So in 16 seconds we get this one resolved, and then we get 0.75. We're almost completed. Almost done. And once this one completes... Oh, that already did complete. Oh, okay. So now they're just taking coffee. Trader arrived. Oh, and we got 0.75. You guys can vote for which one. I don't think it's gonna matter much. And actually, it's not gonna matter much because we completed it. Woo! Vote for blueprint is irrelevant. Damn. All right. The patient queen part 2. Don't let the queen's patient grow above 4 in a single game. Food stockpiles. We got 14 because that's what we got. Rolling in wealth. Trade goods worth 600 amber. Really? We did? So we now make this one. Anneal. What is this? Fertile grounds. Glades have an increased chance of fertile grounds. So we now go to the smoldering city. We have a total of... Oh, deeds. Deeds, indeed. Do I click it? Oh yeah, dude. Fiery wealth. Fiery wrath. Resources you sacrifice in the ancient hearth burn 5% longer for every impatience point you have. Okay. More XP. Didn't get anything, just XP. Cool. Collect 10 reputation point through villager resolve. Okay. Buy upgrades. We have 15 points. So what can we buy? And we have one of these machinery and one of these artifacts. And those are the things you can pick up from in-game missions, I think. So we can get this one. You gain a new embarkation bonus to choose from when starting a new settlement. Okay. You gain a permanent +1 boost to the chance of obtaining bonus production yields. Like, such small things. But you know, it's... I'll unlock it. All those small percentages probably add up. Or they don't. So we got another one there. We still have to get up to all of this one. Time left before the next blight storm. So where can we build? This one gets fertile grounds, and I can't build it here. Ooh. What is... Oh, that's weird. How do I see what that red thing is? The moon thing? How would I see that? Because as soon as I move up there to hover over it, if I click here, it's gone. That's weird. Huh. Oh, vote for Caravan. Under summary, I think. Huh? Summary? Right, here. No. Conditions, that one. This forest has reshaped itself. It is impossible to recognize the danger of the glade, which are now all of even size. Oh, so you can't really see if it's a small or a dangerous glade. Okay, that's dangerous. Those votes are completely irrelevant, those vote for Karen, because I'm not ready to jump out. So, which one is the scarlet? Is that the scarlet thing? Filled with prehistoric remains, ancient excavations, royal archaeologist. Oh, Scarlet Orchard. That's what we want. We wanted a mission to get this. Yeah. So now you can vote for the caravan. Which one did you choose? Doesn't matter. We'll get some humans in here this time. That's weird. Okay, what do we want? Oh, extra... Oh, I get extra people. That's nice. Let's get a little bit of these things. Oh, -2. Crap. I don't think I need wood. Do I? Wood. Yeah, I'll do that. Glad to see you this game. I'm a bit over 40 hours into it, and I've been really enjoying it. Oh, cool. Okay, every riser embarking on an expedition to the Scarlet Orchard is assigned a royal archaeologist. You gain access to new essential buildings. Archaeologist office. Buried mysteries. And then the settler's luck. Then we have I have still not figured out what these things are. Warm welcome. Like, I don't really understand what these are entirely. Like, I know that there are seasons, but I haven't really recognized what those seasons are. That's a great start for these locations here. And let's start by getting some votes in. There we go. Gives more. Next difficulty gives 1x instead of 0.5. Okay, yeah, but I'm not very good at this, and I'm just learning this, and I'm just having a good time with it. So we'll vote for a blueprint. Okay, so let's think about what we want. Root, herb garden, plantation, plant fiber. This requires fertile soil. Herbalist camp is an upgraded camp, so if you have mushrooms, berries, or herbs, then this is really good. Herb garden is not as good. It's only good for herbs, that is. So I don't know. I'm kind of leading the herbalist camp, I think. Oh, garden, that's probably also something you need to plant. So it's actually herbalist camp. That's the only thing that's really good. Yeah, because I don't think I'm ready to do this yet. And you picked the wrong one. Well done. Lumber mill. Pick the lumber mill. We need planks immediately. Simple tools. I don't know what this clearance water means. Leather workers might be good for the fabric as well, but I think lumber mill is just the best to get right now. Because we need good planks for everything in the beginning. Fabric also nice. Oh yeah, this costs lumber to build. Yay. Ah, this costs bricks to build. Planks and tools. Yeah, but the worst planks. We want the bestest planks because we're gonna need a lot of planks here. We don't need the simple tools for a long time, and we don't even know how to make it. There we go. And the last one, carpenter. Don't want that because that's maybe the cookhouse would be good because it does something new. I don't think the cooperage is interesting because cosmetics, training gear, and barrels are not something we need right now. You can collect water. Every season gives you a type of water. You can use the water to boost buildings. Okay, cool. That's in the rain thingy, I guess. That's like yet another dynamic of things that, yeah. All right, so the current best here we currently have a 3-star planks build, and we don't have any simple tool, and we don't have any luxury goods build, so it just got a little plus. And here it's just a little plus and a little plus with this current best. Pretty good. I'm hoping for the cookhouse, obviously. And in the beginning, there's a lot of voting. I don't think we need 60 seconds of voting. I think we need like 40 seconds of voting. Seems right. Good. Let's get 40 seconds of voting. Gotta be more snappy on it. 30 seconds. Done. You're gonna be fast at voting. All right, what are we gonna do? Farms? Nope, nope. Cookhouse? Nope, nope, nope. Makeshift. We're gonna get a crude workstation immediately because we always seem to need that. And also, what's the other one we always need? A makeshift post. I think we need those immediately. And then we need woodcutter camp. Where do we want to cut our way to? We want to cut our way in here. And where else do we want to cut our way in? That's not a lot of things that are not dangerous to cut our way into right now. Yeah. And you're going to be cutting straight in. You're going to be cutting straight in here. And also there. Well, what are you doing? You are going to not do that, not do that, not do that. Not need any of those. Huh. Woodcutter camp. Lumber mill. That's the one. So lumber mill needs 2 of each. That's a woodcutter camp. Let's get some. And makeshift post. Nope. No. Yes. No. Is there anything we can do? No, we don't have anything. Lovely. We can do that one instead. Shit. And then we get 2, 2. Ah! Okay, this is what? Roots. Small forager camp. Can you build it here or will you? No, you'll just wreck it there. That is not a lot of stuff we have. Chop chop. Yeah, this one I don't think we need, but we'll keep it around for a bit. Oh, we now have voting. Pick a cornerstone. Lost in one. Gain 1 villager every time you discover a new glade. That's okay. Gain 30 meat every time a villager leaves or dies. No, we're not going to be doing that. Royal Stormwalkers secured a trail to your settlement. Newcomers will arrive 20% quicker. Yeah, okay, so probably Lost in the Wilds or Secure Trail are the best ones. Let's see. Oh, and it's only 30 seconds, so you got to be snappy on this. Ooh. We'll go with Lost in the Wilds. And get more voting. More voting. Right. First objective is... I am very much leaning to... Oh, this one is absolutely one. Because you get more people and it's easy to get a glade event. Yeah. So don't take this. We can get these, but... yeah. It's not as easy to do in the beginning. So we want to build up as many people as possible. Support that. Although molds. Thank you for following. Woodcutters. Oh, damn. Well, actually, we do have this. This is instant done. This one is not so instant done. Yeah, okay. So instant free stuff, or not instant free stuff. Yeah, the council feature I didn't like. It was just too spammy. This is only spammy in the beginning. And then it'll be pretty quiet, and once in a while we'll get a little boat going. There we go, and let's see what the last one is. Garden life or the clan. Keep lizard resolve above 10. I think we already have that. Around 10. And then we get 2 more lizards, some meat, and some gears. Or if we build a herb garden... yeah, I don't know. I don't think... yeah, you choose. Let's see. Ta-da! Ah, chose the wrong one. Okay, so let's get some wood inbound here. Then we'll complete it. This one is missing stuff, obviously, but it's building. There. Now that's the small forager camp. Specialization is... yeah, see, we could have gotten the other one now. Oh, what do we get? We got 3 small reed fields and stone deposits and stuff. Reed fields? What the hell is that? Oh. That's... oh, it's a house. Oh, okay. Don't know what that's for. But now we have it. What is this? Oh, stone deposit. Okay, I can't even get past this location then. Stone deposit is really nice. Stone cutter camp. That is brilliant. Well, stone cutting it is. And we're gonna go this way. What happened? There was a bloom, 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 bloom. Ah, the stone woodcutter. And we get 2 more people. Thank you. Now, 1 herb garden, some roots, and some herbs. Those are not easy. And then we have a glade event, which we'll get up here, I'm sure, soon enough. Season just changed. Okay. Ah, so season changed. Okay, okay. So this one, I don't know. We can get... Nothing says nothing about prioritization and stuff. Just... Yeah. What is this one? This one is... Yeah, nothing. Nothing at all. We'll do this because we're actually gonna get the reed up here now. And the stone cutter. Don't think we need a lot here. You're at 2 and we're not getting anything, so you're just kind of out. Ooh, we got a human. Got a human. What are humans good at? Humans are good at what? Beer and farming. Okay. This is no, this is not farming. Huh. Oh, specialization. There we go. Get a human in there. Ah, we got a new one. What is this? This is a small wheat farm field. And some fertile ground. And some... Small herbalist camp? Small forager camp. It's not the same thing, though. Hmm. Where can we open up new area? Oh, there we can open up new area. There. And you will probably just need to... Do I really need this anymore? Like, maybe? We'll throw it in the back. And this one. There. Then it will be able to take this and open that location. Okay. You're not getting anything because we're not getting the reed fiber, but the reed fiber should now be going into this one. No, this one. 2. And up here we can make a small farm. What do we want as a small farm? Oh, we should get a herb garden. Yeah, because that's kind of... We have an objective for that. We can always throw it out afterwards. Alright, you guys ready for another vote? That's weird. And... Yeah. Another vote. A rain mill. Flour, scrolls, and packing. Or a smelter for copper bars, pipe, and biscuits. Bad biscuits. Clothier. Okay, I don't know what I want here. So one thing we can say about this is it might be fun and interesting to play, and I do think it is. It's certainly not something that encourages a lot of interaction, neither in chat nor sort of the 200 bits and 1 sub. So that's also something to keep in mind. Alright, this is a stone cutter. Do we have anyone left? Yes, we have this left. Good. What do they want? They just cut stone. Yeah, just cut some stone here. Once that's done, and we are... What else do we need? The more stars the product has, the less resources. Yes, it's the better recipe. This one is gonna get there, and we can actually go over to here. That's gonna be another one. Oh, something happened. Oh, right. We also should upgrade this one, shouldn't we? At least 8 rooms have to be housed. Ooh, housed. Housing. Shit. There, that's 8 more housing, more than 8 housing. And they just require wood, so chop chop. This one requires planks, really? Oh no! We forgot the most important thing. Oh, we got a little thing in here. What is this? Small abandoned cache. That is actually gonna get. What are we gonna do? Do we want some apples and berries? Pottery? Nah. We'll just take this. Assign workers. You'll get one of those. Sure. Those tools are so difficult to get. What do we get? We got a... Okay. A farm here. This one is missing something. And that's because this one didn't get anything. Which one was it that needed farming? Where do we have a human? This is a human. Hello, where do we put the other human? Human. Scout idle in abandoned cache. Well, investigate. There we go. That's because I assigned a human here. That's a mistake. What are you doing? Idling? Stop being idle then. Do I need to assign two? I guess I do. Then maybe I unassign you and assign you here. Maybe you're just listing? What? Makeshift posts? Are you doing anything these days? You're not doing anything. Okay, you're also not having anyone assigned, so that's fine. Woodcutter camp, woodcutter camp. I'm using a lot on the woodcutter camp. But they don't have anything to do. Let's move your woodcutting endeavors to somewhere useful. Like here, maybe? Something happened. Vote. Alright, safe haven. Minus 40 to hostilities for every hearth upgrade to level neighborhood 2 or higher. Relatives of your villagers send gifts for treating their family members well. Get 40 water skin for every full reputation point obtained through high resolve. So that means every of these ones we get from high resolve will get 40 water skins. It's alright, I guess. If you want to take, you must get +1 wood production, lose all stored wood upon fuel. Oh, family gratitude. Alright, good selection. And also, who do we want in? Do we want some... What are they? Oh, that's some harpies and a lizard, or a human and some lizard, or some cloaks, or a little bit of basic materials. Don't think any of these are. Oh, look, something happened. I think.
Another loyal devotee.
If not on Twitch, then looks like something. No, that's weird. It did. Why did it? I see the name, but it's not listed on my Patreon events. How do you then have the name then? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's... Well, thank you. Someone joined on the 16th of March. Well, interesting. So why the hell does it pop up as an event now? I just got all excited. Oh, well. Nothing to be excited about. Scouts idle in cache. Why? Why are they idling cache? What am I not getting? I don't have tools? Is that it? Yeah, I don't have tools. Shit. What is this? Shouldn't this be something I can click on? Usually I can click on this. I can't click on this. Oh, it's a copper vein. Oh, it's because I don't have any method to do that. Yeah. And we had something that required some humans. That's a human job because it has specialization farming. This is also specialization in farming, so we get a human in there. Humans just do it better. And you're gonna make a farm field. What are you gonna get in the farm field?
Our illustrious champion returns.
I guess just a little bit of both, right?
Welcome home.
There. Stanislav, thank you for the 45 months. Much appreciated. Then some herbs, yeah. Small gathering camp, sure. We can get one of those. We can get behind that. It'll get us a lit. No. What's this? A wheat thing? No, let's just not do that. Let's not do that. We like to get it, but no. So it goes up there, and then hopefully rain mill, lumber mill, crude workstation. No, no, no. Mine can only be placed on coal and ore veins. Is that something I built here? Is that how it works? I don't know. It's a big problem. This is... You need to go to a more useful place, I guess. Maybe... nope, not that one. That one I'd like to cut into, but that's far away. I'd like to cut into that one as well. So maybe we can take you and move you up. Still not enough. I really can't get any space here. Yeah. I feel it's a little bit too little space for this. The range is too small. 15 and 4 useless decorations. Let's get some benches here. There you go. You have to build mine on this deposit. Okay. That's still something weird. And we can't do any... We can't reclaim this and resolve it. Oh, we got something. What did we get? Oh. We are just having big issues resolving these. Now we need to make the herbs. But let's see if we can get something more. We have some of those. This one we can probably make. Rewards. Traders will arrive 15 minutes quicker. Reinforced needles. Fabric production. We have very bad fabric production, but I suppose we get them at some point. Either is fine, I guess. Except this is difficult. Let's see which one you get. Oh, even. That's not good because I don't know which one. I'll get the one with getting more newcomers in. Haha. Wow, we should have taken the other ones. Then we could have completed. Ah, man, that's so crazy. Ooh, this one. +2 jerky production is pretty damn good. Hey, Phantom Lord, thank you for the 300 bits. That is really good, I think. We need to get the jerky in order to get the +2. But still. Shrooms, I don't think I have that. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna take a break. Meat treats. And that was PJR. Thank you for the 200 bits. Alright, you guys can figure out if you want to start something while I take a little break. Be back here in 2 minutes. Look what I found to celebrate the hype train. This Pixie just came and jumped up on me. Thank you, Silver Cecil, Kakarian, and stuff. Kakarian with 49 months, that to say. Very long time. Yeah, you want to lick and then bite. Yeah, well, it's not really my thing. Sorry, can't play now. Have to sit here and watch the train go. Hey, thank you, Phantom Lord. Thank you for donating 5 subs to the community. That is a total of 5 subs. Yeah. The cat cam. I mean, you have a cat cam when the cats want to be cat cammed, but I can't really cat cam them when they're not around. They are elusive beasts. Thank you, Swammer, for a gift sub, completing the level 1. Let me see if I can actually try start and play. I just noticed that our impatience is really high. That's not great. I'm gonna open these so I can kind of see what they need. Housing is pretty bad. Oh, it's +3, +3. No, it's only 2. Can cat call them? Not allowed to do that anymore. Right, let me see what our option is. We have to make some jerky. Can we make some? Oh, can I actually click it? No, I can't. So I have to go up here and then go on the food. That's the ones we can do. Damn. So we need to find a way to make the jerky in order to get it, or buy them, for that matter. So Glade event completed. We can't do that without tools. Package trade goods and amber. We don't have amber. Get some herbs here, and let's. Oh, that's gonna be. Oops, this one. Can we now do this, and just focus on? Yeah, focus on the herbs. There you go. Like these things here, I just don't know what that means. I don't know. When you're not paying attention, I know. Is it okay? Is it okay for you? Yeah. So he did not like me earlier today. So I think it's safe to say that we've become good friends again. So need to give him some attention after being cruel to him. Yeah. He doesn't like the cleaner, of course, because it's the vacuum cleaner, and so it's a little bit stressful for a cat, especially a little scared cat like this one. So, and I was the one who had to catch him, and because you can't cat call a cat and it will not. Yeah, I had a little complimentary hand wash. I told my daughter when, like, oh, it's so cute, it's licking me. I was like, yeah, and it just licked its butt. And she was like, ah. All right, is that okay for you? There you go. All right, back in the game. Now we'll just have to endure with just looking at me. I wish there was an easy way to see if we had any, like how many we had left. Okay, this is kind of easy to see. Alright, so we need to cut this part. Mark trees for completion. This is, what is this one? Copper veins, okay. And there's more copper veins over here. Can I cut that out? No, I can't. Yeah. And this one doesn't work unless we have either tools or other tools. Something happened. I don't know what happened. Alright, the herbs are coming in, so 2 more herbs and we're good. Trade goods, no need for it right now until we have the amber as well, and we can't make the amber. So we do hope that something else goes in. Adopted an abused puppy when I was young. Poor thing used to go full panic mode if a broom or rake appeared. Oh, yeah. It's hard to unlearn those. Okay, so can we... This is +3. This is +2. This is +2. So they do need a little bit more housing. Oh, I don't like throwing in housing. It's so expensive. Or it just takes a lot of space. What? Oh, right, that's a human. They look weird, the humans. And this one is kind of falling out. This should be a farm location. What can we make? I think should make a farm. Oh, farm field. Oh, I don't have a farm. Oh, that's so weird. Like, getting sort of used to the fact that, oh, I don't have it in the next game. Don't have the same thing. So what are we actually doing now? We can't get the jerky. Everyone wants to eat jerky, so it's super important to get that. 2 of them want skewers. Can't do that either. We're just not making any progress. The previous one, we made a hell of a lot of progress. We can't get this one because we don't have any simple tools. We should be getting this one soon, but somehow we're just not getting it. Even though I have set it to exclusive. This here is... Let's get a small gathering thing up here. There. You're chopping in. I am just... Oh, right. This... Ugh, man. Fuck. That I forgot to mention the hype train. Now it's not really... Yeah. Well. Oh, well. No hype train. A small trapper camp. Should we get that? Sure. What is this? This is the sea marrow thing. Sea marrow that get... There was another sea marrow. This is the stone one. We should have a lot of stone, right? We should have a lot of stone. Yeah, we do have a lot of stone, so we don't need that. Copper might be nice. Kinda sucks. And mine is produced... There. And then it needs a road. What does this take to build? Okay, maybe. We just don't have really good items here. Let's get this. Oh. The people who let that dog lick their face, no thanks. The dog sticks its nose and all sorts of things on its body and elsewhere. See, Epic, I kind of agree with you, but I also kind of not agree with you. Because yes, I think like this is and like that dog is licking him and like yeah, don't tongue kiss with your dog, it's disgusting. But on the other hand, you know, humans are pretty filthy animals as well, and think about where you put your mouth, right? So yeah. Guess we'll take that and let's expand the road out here again. Yeah. This is the woodcutter. We can continue to go out. Let's see what we want. Is it... I don't feel we're ready to tap this one yet, but I guess we have to. One human. Coming right up. There. Forager camp has no deposits nearby. Okay. Well, that's good. And let's just kill it. And then this one, can I get a human is dead. Alright, I think we'll punch through this one because something's gotta happen. Yeah. That's meat production, so we get a lizard. Woodcutter camp does not need to be lizards. Like the affinity bonus and stuff like that. Oh no, they got unhappy. Why did they get unhappy? I don't know. Probably this one. -4 to global resolve. Okay. So they just turned unhappy. Look at that. We are just not making any progress here. And also, oh, this one. Finally we get something. We get a little bit of steel pen knives, crate, and 2 newcomers. The jerky is the bad one. Let's get... If there's one with jerky, you gotta get it for me. Trapper camp is good. A forager camp is okay. I hope it's the forager or the trapper then. It's not that on a daily basis I stuck my nose down people's asses multiple times in multiple asses. I don't know. You do you. That's... I'm not judging. Just that might be some living your best life. You kitty, I need you my hands. Alright, so... what is this? Oh, that's engineering. Yeah, we don't have anyone who likes engineering for some reason. We'll get some copper ore. I'm not going to get a lot of copper ore, but we'll get a little bit. This is still a massive problem. What is this problem here? Why do we have this? This is... No one is... The building is working. Why are you not working? Oh, because there are... Okay. Let's just get him up to 10 just for when we need it. Ugh, we are really bad. This is really bad. New threat for second crypt. Okay, let's see. I got none of this. I am fucked. Scrolls. Incense. Oh, shit. I forgot the trading post. I always forget the trading post. We want to get that as early as possible so we can sort of have that damn trader coming in. Good evening, Jam Joe. How's the game and the integration? Good. This is a problem, though. Must now be given back. All stored amber and wine will be lost. That's not a problem. One impatient point. Yes, I kind of. Wakes and moves. Rough spitting anger. You get -3 global salt for every 10 amber in the settlement's warehouse. That doesn't matter. We are dirt poor. Chest of ancient tablets. I don't know what ancient tablets are. Anyone know what ancient tablets do? So that I know whether I should take that. We can't do anything unless we have scrolls or incense or oil. We have none of it. Scrolls, scrolls. Ah, we can make scrolls. We can't make scrolls. Right. So, in a lumber mill or a rain mill? They're both 1 star. What are you doing? What? Oh, you just need more attention. There we go. Just needed more attention. Sorry, can't play now. The requirement for some quest. Okay, so just sell them. I'm elements older. I am more of a cat person. But 10 years back, I would have said I was a dog person. Now otherwise. Oh, I don't know. I think it's... I was considering either 2 cats or 1 dog. No way to get anything done like this. No. Let's... I know you're really cuddly, but that's no biting, please. That's not my kink. Dogs for me all the way. Yeah, I can see it both ways. He is so cuddly today. I think it's the being scared and then just finding safety. Bakery? Oh, a bakery would be nice to get. We can salvage or we can rebuild it. But it... Huh. Finesmith? Mm-hmm. Oh, we can recover... Ooh, we can recover some... brick oven. Sucks. This is possible, and then I don't know what I need with a finesmith. Amber, you can make amber. You can make infused tools. Interesting. But I'm never gonna get there. I need to salvage it. Yeah, investigate it. But the problem is this one. How do we get to 15 scrolls? Now I think I need to get you down because I can't get any work done when you're here. You are very cuddly, that's for sure, but I think it's time to wave goodbye to chat. Goodbye. Good night. Sleepy. Don't look at me like that. Well, I only have 9 minutes to get this done, and I don't think it can be done. So which one was it that could do scrolls? This one. Wood, yes, and we have no incense, no wine. Okay, screw it. We are just absolutely dead on this one. This is the problem, right? This is the problem. There's no way to make any of these oil, incense. So, unfortunately, we just have to accept it. Nothing to do here. Ah, fuck. Guess who's back? He won't jump. He's climbing with his climbing claws out. You know, you're very cute, but not right now. What happened? We got a trapper clamp. Let's see. Furiat. Resources you sacrifice? No, that doesn't seem good. The mysterious ingredient discovered by the famous chef and businessman Zorg. Gain 10 skewers for every 10 pickled goods produced. Okay. A farmer's favorite food. Farmers have 75% chance of producing double yields when under the effect of biscuits. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, all my clothes has like little ripples, little strings like pulled out because... So, okay, that's not a good one. But okay. Let's see. Newcomers. Let's see. Ooh, I can get one simple tool. I don't know how to make those simple tools. I remember that simple tools are always awful. They're nothing but simple. They're nothing, no simple at all. I think I would prefer this because it's a little bit of everything. But this run is not going well. Because we can't really... We don't have a way to make cloth. We don't have a way to make bricks. It's just bad. Orders. We can't get this. We can't get this. We can't get this, apparently. So we can't really... Idle finesmith. Yeah, but... Oh, right. Why are they idle? Because there's nothing to bring in here, right? We should be able to. This one just makes... We don't have a smelter. Don't have any of that. I don't know what I can do. When is the trading? Trading post is not done yet. It should be done soon. Would be nice. Max, this one, by the way, is level 1. What do we need? We need more decorations and more decorations. That's blue decorations. So we just add more decorations and then we get another level. Oh, we got talk. Perfect. Arg! I don't need... Oh, well, hold on. Ah, fuck! Ah. You again. Ow. That hurt. Oh, hold on. I can buy oil. Wasn't it oil I needed for one of those things? Here. Oil. I need 15 oil.
Monde.
15 oil. And then you buy 15 oil. And buy some jerky. So get the quest done. And we also need 8 amber. There. And then I need to find stuff that I can sell. That's definitely not it. That's not gonna happen. I can't sell enough stuff to compensate for this. Even all of my wood is not even close.
Me. Wagata.
Okay, so this one, keep goods. No, I don't want this. Glades are examined more carefully. Gain 20 pottery every time you discover. I don't know what I need with that. I'll take this because I want more progress. And this finesmith is not working because it's waiting for more bricks to be crafted. It should be. How did that? How? No. No.
Our illustrious champion returns.
There.
Welcome home.
Smuggo, thank you for the 13 months. I don't get this. I have 10. Have at least 8 villagers with the jerky needs fulfilled for 100. Oh shit, that's not good. 8 villagers. Okay. Yeah, 120 seconds is probably more than what this can get us. Damn.
Hello.
Can we buy more? I want some pack of trade goods, but fair trade. Okay, so maybe that will get us this one. But it says for 120 seconds, which is kind of not what we're getting. But yeah, just get one more villager to eat some jerky now. It hurts so much. Stupid cat. Alright, trade goods. Pack of trade goods. There. Can I make you? Yeah, some barrels. Sure. Let's make some barrels from you. And I want to make it up to 5. Sweet. A lumber mill. Alright. Comic scrolls. There. Oh, that's the problem. Okay, so it gets up there to 8 and then it has to count down. Oof. Alright, well, hopefully it works. And then we can get this. And the Glade event is not going to be done until we get some more goods. This is... No, where is it? Here? No? How's this one coming along? A -3 to goblin resolve for every 10 amber. Yeah, we don't have 10 amber. They are... Are they going? Yes, they're getting in there. Okay, 2 minutes until they're done. Perfect. Whew. And let's see what else. This is salvaging or building a bakery. I think I want a bakery, right? Do you want a bakery? Sure. We can easily get these things. Yes. Assign workers. Let's go. Woohoo! Scout idle in Finesmith. I know, but that's because you don't have those yet. Stonecutter camp has nothing nearby. Where's the stonecutter camp? Are you the stonecutter camp? Yes. That is a stonecutter camp. Okay, so we can move you over to capture that one. Harvester camp has nothing nearby. That's more problematic. Yeah. What is this? Small herbalism, or this is a forager camp. We don't have This is some fertile soil. This one is almost done. Come on, get it done. How's this one coming along? 11 seconds. Ooh, we got this one. Sweet. Deliver. All right, 11 seconds. Look at the jerky here. We're down to 10. We're down to 10. 5 seconds. Gotta be quick. There. And that means our jerky production gets increased. Now it's time for voting. Whatever gets us small tools, we want it. Oh, that one. Ooh, smokehouse. We need smokehouse. You have to get me smokehouse. Ooh, you have to get me smokehouse. Because we need the jerky. Ooh, everyone wants jerky. Look at that. Everyone's so happy. Let's see. Ta-da! Thank you. All right, now we have clan host, temple, or let's see which ones they need. They need religion, cleanliness, education, religion. Don't care what that is for. Okay, you're rebuilding. Oh, but you're not. It doesn't matter. You need to get that soon enough. And we got. Oh, we got new ones to pick. Ah. Sorry. That's the one. Bathhouse. All right. Okay. So I just have to wait for that one to expire. Oops. Then I'll go back to this one and choose the bathhouse. There. So that Glade event is still not getting anywhere. The bakery is not getting anywhere because I'm somehow missing... Oh, lumber mill, stop making that. Stop making trade goods. We don't need that anymore. Yes. Perfect. Advanced trading. All right. And we also get this one. Sweet. Hey, we got more jerky. Sweet. Oh, that's good. We're now finally making progress. All right. So this one was advanced trading. What is that? Quickly, all packs of goods are produced. Okay. Export. Okay, that's going to be a little bit tricky. The other one would have been so much easier. But all right. You go ahead. Value of goods sold is going to be a little bit difficult. But oh my god, that's so good. That is so good. Oh, the other one is equally good. Ancient tablet. And what is this? Cut through the forest to discover 2 glades. This is more difficult, but maybe we can do those ancient tablets. Let's go get a quest for that. Or this one. Yeah, I guess you'll determine which one will be. There'll be a lot of voting right now. All right, we'll take that. And the last of the new ones. What is that? Need for cleanliness fulfilled. Ooh, but you did get the bathhouse. But aside from that, there's a lot of trade goods. Lots of gold. Mortar and pestle, the most busy building in Icarus. Gain additional cosmetics. Okay, so that's the stuff we need to do. So anyway, before we go in and select recipes, we need something to make trade goods and something to make provisions. Let's see here. Provisions, we have only a 0 and we have a level 1 here. So we need something, way of making trade goods and some way of making that. Let's go in and see what we can get here. Provision, I can make provisions. That's kind of not a big surprise. A scribe can make simple tools. Coats, we don't know if we need coats. Well, they need coats. Humans need coats if they want to. Okay, we got a nice boost here suddenly. That's nice. I guess the provision is the least bad option. Just a hint. You have many homeless people. Why do you say that? You're welcome to... Okay, why do you want to scribe? Okay. Is this done? Yes. They're just taking the amber out. Wasn't there some way we could get something else here? Ooh, look at that salvage. Get that salvage in here. Let's see. Okay, many homeless people. That's a good point. They are 2 and 12. Oh, yeah, that's good. Good point. Wonder if this is worth it. Decorations? Are those the blue decorations then? Yeah, I guess. So we need some more useless decorations out here. And we need some of the blue decorations. Are they a little bit more expensive? Not really. Perfect. The finesmith is idle, but we're going to be taking that out as soon as we get those 2 bricks. It's so weird that we don't have any way to make bricks. I have no idea what I'm voting for. That's kind of part. That is honestly part of it. So here, we still don't have any simple tools. Simple tools are just killing us here. Just that simple. And we do not have any farms. We have a herb garden, a cookhouse, and a smokehouse. The smokehouse. Thank you for getting me a smokehouse. That's glorious. We know we need jerky, no potteries, no incense. Just insects? Yeah, we need both. And wood. Yes. Definitely. Oh, the kitty is back. I fear for my well-being. And you now level 2. Yay! We don't know how to get to level 3. We can't get to level 3 because we don't have that yet. This needs to be resolved. How do we resolve it? Simple tools. How do we resolve this? That is bricks. Okay. Or we can get a brick oven. Make pies in the brick oven. This one is unassigned. Is there any... Do we need biscuits? Who wants biscuits? Anyone want pies or biscuit? Happy housing. You want biscuits. You want pies. You want pies. Okay, so 2 want pies. Can we make pies, by the way? No. Flour? No. Oh, we can make meat pies. Insect pies. Alright, so we do need to make a flour in some way. Can we do that somehow? We have a rain mill. But I don't have it. Alright, but this... Okay, we have lots of people available apparently. This is where lizards are very good. Alright, get that jerky in here. Everyone wants jerky. Nom nom nom. And more on... So this one has now a bigger range. So we should be able to get more housing in here. Still a good point. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. So, okay, we have 8 unhoused. I was just kind of hoping we'd get some of the dedicated houses. But alas, that was not the case. And hold on, where are my wooden chops? There, wood chops. They need to go somewhere else. There's a little dirt path here. Yeah, and then you're gonna cut through that part. Herbalism, small herbalism. Then I'd rather want the herbalism thing here. What is this? Small forager. Nothing triggering you? No? Alright. And the forager's just gone. Ugh. Trapper camp has no deposit nearby. Okay. Trapper is... Still nothing. Okay. That's not good. Then the trapper is also out. Alright, what do we need? We need to make some trade goods. All the buildings are built on wagons. Relocated. Yeah. Ready to work? Alright. Thank you for joining, PJTR. Right, we got a little boost to get up here. Oh, look at that! Why are they at 1? That's insane. No one is on house. What the hell? Why? Eat some jerky. Why are we not getting the jerky? It should be. I'm puzzled. This one was supposed to get some flour. Do we have this? Yes. So let's make some flour. Perfect. No scrolls. No building materials. Get more of this. That is human specialization. This one doesn't have anything. I still don't have a good way of making fabric. Is that really true? Yes. And still no good way of making bricks. That's still true. Well, new one. Every 2 newly completed dangerous or forbidden glade events lowers the hostility. Okay. Yeah. If you leave rainwater for a while, it'll begin to release a pleasant and warm vapor. Food production speed is increased by 10% for every 50 units of drizzled water stored. Strange roots. Using my bed as a scratching board. Cooking steam. Cooking stream. Alright, so that was probably just an event here, but we are not getting any of these bonus boni. We have no way of making trade goods, right? These ones, pack of trade goods. Yeah, we have the lumber mill, which can only make it from barrels, and barrels are not happening. Scribe, simple tools. Could check it out. Oh, newcomers. You look so guilty. Tell it. What? Let's see. Do I have a preference? Not really. They're not that different. Well, maybe the fabric, but it's marginal. Gold is also okay. But you chose the other one. Of course you do. Well, nope, nope, and nope. That's a problem. This unlocks in 5 minutes. Yeah, trade goods. Stonecutter camp has no stones nearby. Yeah, that's kind of okay. What about this one? You must have a lot of that stored copper ore that we can't really get to. Okay, I need to... This is a stonecutter camp, so cut that... No, woodcutter camp, right? So cut it in here and then see what we have in this dangerous zone here. That one's getting a less dangerous one. I can't get the forager. I can do a little... I can't do it. Yeah, farm field, yes. That's a herb garden. Get another one of these. Yeah. And it's gonna make those. That's still gonna be more. Berries, herbs, still small herbalist pet. Yeah, I'm feeling I'm running out of a lot of things. Let's see, scrolls, no ale, and I wanted to see the simple tools. We don't have copper. We don't have crystallized dew. Okay. So copper bars is not happening. A grill, a furnace, a stamping mill, and the best is of course a smelter. So if we could get one of those, that would be nice. When is the... Oh, call immediately. Ooh. But he's gonna be here in 44 seconds. Okay, so let's try and sell stuff. Pies are not happening because of the lack of flour. Where did I want to make... wish I could just click here and see. Wasn't there somewhere I could make the rainbow? Oh, there, that one. Okay, let's also build this. So you make flour. Flour makes pies. If I bothered to actually put someone in there. This one is just taking 4 of these in order to either get an oven or reclaim some stuff. I will take. Hey, we have 7. I don't think I need a brick oven. But I'll take it. Trader arrived. Old Far Wolf. Okay. That's something. Let's see what these are. That is what we need. Value of goods sold. So I'm gonna get all of you. That's a little bit expensive. There. Go, 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 go. Parts, I don't know, the parts, I can't craft the parts. That's the problem. I know they're valuable, but I can't craft them, so. Sea marrow. Pigment, I'll keep that for a rainy day. Anything else I need? It would be nice. Well, copper things, I don't need that. That should also be value of money sold, right? Yes, that one. Deliver, and we get 12 more simple tools. All right, all right, all right. We don't have any recipes or something. We might actually build this or steal some copper bars. Oh, actually no. And then we can get this one for resolving. Ooh, 10? That's crazy how many. And investigate for here. That will give us 1 completed. This one will also be completed. 8 more. I'll go for this. Oh, wasn't there something with tablets? No, you chose the other one. Okay, so we'll just do that. Yeah. Investigate. That gets us more completed and another vote. Well, well, well. Pack of luxury goods? No, that's not it. Which one is it? It's yeah, pack of goods. Pickle goods? No, not that. Ale? Ale is good. That's ale. Nah. None of these are particularly interesting, so don't think I mind very much which one you choose. A brewery, of course you do. Stonecutter Camp has no nearby things. Alright, we're gonna tap this one soon. Let's see. Is there anything here? Alright, we have a lot of those simple goods. That's good. This one, let's get a few. That's farming, so it's humans. Might as well get them in here. We have get some pies. That should help a lot. I mean, we're getting all the stuff we can. Oh, what was that? A brewery. Hold on. What about fabric? Is still awful. We don't have any way to make fabric or bricks. That's so crazy that we don't have fabric or bricks. It's the trade goods are still haunting us. Let's get this up here. Anything else we could choose? Flour. That's not good. Pigments. Ugh. Let's see. This rain thing, we don't have that, right? Smokehouse, cookhouse. Do we have a cookhouse? Skewers? Skewers? 2 of them want skewers, right? I don't think we have a cookhouse. Well, we don't have a cookhouse. Let's get a cookhouse. Oh, we got business. Where's the danger here? What do you need? Resin. 10 resin we don't have. That is dirt cheap. Woo. All right. Fishmen hate fire and will do anything in their power to extinguish every last flame in the world. Blocks the ability to sacrifice goods in a hearth. Is active only while the corresponding glade event is worked on. Cool. What do we get? Converted Totem of Denial. A Totem of Denial cleansed by the Holy Flame grants a global resolve bonus, counters 4 decorations of its type. Ugh. Oh, I rather want some goodies. That should be pretty quick that one gets in. What about here? We definitely just want... Yeah. What is this? Inscribed Monolith Harmony. Let's see what else we have in here. This. Root deposit. Yeah, you click away from it, then it disappears. There. Scout idle at medium. Oh, I need to assign it. Investigate. This, we can't do that. Reed fibers. That's humans, because it's something with that. I'll get a non-human in here, and non-human in here, and get the humies up here. There. Good. That's a thing. What is this? This is a stone cutter that's not working. Oh, something is happening. I don't know what's happening. What happened? 3 and 10. So they are still not there. This is working. This was the scribe. What is the scribe? You want to make simple tools, but no. You could make ale. Who wants ale? Yes. I have none of these. Alright, so that's kind of a moot point. What about you? You're a rain mill. You're not getting enough of this. Damn. Okay, we don't have grain. We don't have anything. That's a problem. This will give us roots. I think that's nice, but what about you? I can't get that. That's herbs. What about this? Oh, that's the important one. Oh, get it. Hurry up and get it. There, that's important. This will give us a little boost. We're almost at the mission. Oh, we get new ones. We should look at these as which one we can generate fast. Farm fields, yes. Pack of crops, I think we can do this. Maybe. We actually don't have crops. Huh. But we have farm fields. So this one I think is easier to do. Maybe. We'll see. And the next one. Funding and outposts. I think this is easier for us because we have a lot of wood, but that's a lot of good simple tools. Don't know. Don't care which one it is. What is the wildfire essence? Is that something we could... Bigger ovens. Pie production. And which one is it going to be? Oh. Wow. Overwhelming support for this. I think I'll take this. There's a little chance of that actually happening. So this is okay, but can we do pack of crops, and can we do provisions? Pack of crops. We have a no, because we don't have any crops. Provisions? No. Okay, well that was not good. This is necessary for these two. And you're almost done. So you get 0.75 from this. This one is done in 1 minute, but you have brought stuff in. And these are useless. These are useless. Pies need wheat. What was that? Like that? Bing! But I'm like looking around and I don't know what happens. Pies are good, but without flour it's kind of useless, right? With a bakery versus a brick oven, then... Oh, hold on. You're not making pies, are you? You can't make 2-star pies. You're gonna make this one 3-star pies. But we don't have that. No coal. Is there a difference to what we do, what we put in here? Sacrifices are blocked, causing... Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what sacrifice means. These are not getting anywhere. Like, there is a chance that if you could get the skewers... how do we get the skewers? Wasn't there... There we go. Cookhouse. Skewers. You need... that one. That one. And... also this. No biscuits. You. Definitely the lizards, because it's fire. We build new hub with that item. What item? Harpy's resolve is low. Okay, something happened. It's probably something. I don't know. Can't do anything about it. You can eat some skewers. You can get some education. Get some biscuits. Biscuits? Can you get biscuits? Nope, you can't. Low on food. Shit. Oh no. How are we low on food? And I don't, what are we gonna do about it? What is this thing? Wow, this is just crashing right now. Let's do this instead. Hey, small farm. That's what we want, because that's how we get vegetables. That's how we actually get something going. This is the one we've been waiting for all day. So please, please. You can fire some woodworker to solve that matter. What? You can fire some woodworker. Don't know what that means. Fire some woodworker. Thank you. Let's build that immediately. Here. More farm. Is this even producing anymore? Oh. Everyone's resolve is low. Is this is because it's the next drizzle in 1 minute. Okay, so we just have to survive for 1 minute. Where is my woodcutter? I think this... Oh, this is now 100%. So now you're just bringing goodies back again. Yep, you're going to be there and there. That's something with farming. Should be something with farming, but it's not. But it should be. Low on food. I don't know what I'm going to do about the low on food, though. Do we have any food that's untapped? This one's untapped, but I can't... Oh, we can tap it now. Oh, cool. Alright, well that's something. Yeah, this wheat can... That's the stuff that we can't get. We can't get the wheat. Oh, there's something over here. This one is a small camp of campiness. There. This one can now also get a little thing here. Alright, so we just build all of these and hope we can make do with some money before that. Nothing here, even if we take all of it. There's nothing to do. When is the next trader? Visit resolve is low. Come on, can we get out of that rain season, please? 11 seconds. A harpy has left. Losing villages. Oh no! Yeah, how are we doing here? We are at 11, so let's get that up to 20. Pack of goods, provisions. Those are the ones we really want. Oh, new orders. Okay, what do we get? Stone production, ancient mushroom farming technique. Within mushroom production, we don't have mushrooms at all. And then there's the sacrifice thing. The early levels with happy harpies. Fulfill some of their needs and put them into jobs they love like clothiers. Okay. Why did you say with harpies? Like a harpy's easier to make happy? Steel pickaxes. Alright, so that's now they're at least positive, that's something. But food is disgustingly bad. See, I can do pack of crops, but that would take our precious food. Alright, these one, all these. Get some, that is meat production, so that is here. Alright. This one. Herbs. What? Who has alchemy? I don't know. Who has alchemy? And this one? That's farming, so get some humans. Where do we have some bad humans? There are some humans. And up here, already selected. Alright, so that should be a lot more food coming in. This jerky here is not working. Oh, which one was it? That one. Not working. Why? No insects, no meat. Well, we're getting meat up here now, but not a lot. And this is our woodcutter, so let's move you up to here. And then cut through to... there. And then just cut through this one. Where's the other one? Oh, the easiest thing I think... Oh, what is this? This one also needs... something. So you click on this, and then you just find the other one. There. Alright, you're chopping these ones down. Do we want to... See, the point of that was just to get this, and then get you over at that location. Where's your problem? There are no farm fields within range of this building. That's not a lie. That's just me being... There. Happy builder has left. Stop that. You're happy. Get more happiness. Oh, there's another thing here. More people. Let's get some I don't know. You can speed up the trader arrival time. Yeah. You can get them in, but that's a long way until humans are happy. The harpies, they need to be more happy. Huh. Eggs, that's food. You can eat food, and we need food. So getting 5 more people in, is that a good idea? Yeah, let's get some food. Good, thank you. Do I don't think I want to do this anymore. Dog. Alright, so let's see if there's anything. Hold on. +2 barrel production. think I'm gonna get more meat here. What can I sell? There.
Yeah.
Oh.
La, la, la.
That should get us some more jerky. Good. Green or roots. Get the roots then. It's kind of difficult when you get stuck in this position where you don't have, like, you can't get a new recipe, and the new recipe, you need that new recipe to complete these. We definitely need a better pack of trade goods or pack of provisions recipe, and until we get that, we don't really have anything. Let's see where we can make the provisions, because we only had a really bad way of making provisions, right there, that one. Ugh. Provisions is eating all food. Well, we have tons of food right now. It's bad. There. There. That's unfortunately what we have to do.
Hello.
You had none of what we needed, right? No, not really. I just want to ask one about the game. What game you've played most? I was sad to Victoria not in top 50. I mean, it's not a popular game, and it's very much a niche game. Oh, by the way, there's no reason for us to keep the Ember around. So, how much does that cost? Sure. There, get that.
With the Mima.
Flour? I don't know. What do we not want? We're not going to get these converted into something useful.
Matimo.
There,
Hey,
get some food. So now I'm working on packs, provisions, packs. Pack of crops is also a thing. Wood, for some reason, is not really getting us there. If we have empty people, then why not? Is there any way we can get into a safe one? Yeah, here. Here we can get into a safe one. Also get some more. None of these are happy. We're so close to the mission. I think this is Blueprint Reward. Something happened. That was a new... They're working. Yeah, World of Warcraft. Yeah, I can attest to that. I don't think I've done more World of Warcraft than Factorio, but it's kind of close. It's up there. So chop chop, you need to go in here and chop in so we can get that, so we can get another mission complete. Okay, we're not getting any pack of goods. Pack of crops is also a pack of provision things. How is this one not working? They're just coffee breaking. No one. And pack of provisions, yes, pack of crops, and yeah, that's the only thing we can do. Or we can chop this down and then we would hope to get some kind of mission to complete. Oh, this one. Oh, hold on. So you're chopping this, you're chopping this, and you're chopping this. So that's 3 potential small zones that we can open up. Amass to level Eve, Warframe, and Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, in interest in WoW. Yeah. I've had my fair share of interest in WoW. Is there anything? Yeah, we can do that. Okay, so we do have an option. Oh, water skins. Maybe that's better than the flower part, I guess. Are you doing anything? Yeah, you're doing a little bit on provisions. Good. Hey, we got 6 provisions. Sweet. So when we get the next 6 provisions in, then that one actually. Okay, so down here now we can efficient fuel obtained by stone cutters. Okay. Sacrifice. What does that do? 40 word per minute grants hostility reduced. Okay. Hostility reduced. Glade event work speed increases by 25%. Okay. Weird. Mine has no available ore. Okay, that was about. I was expecting that. You can't move this. Huh. Right, off you go. It says no available ore. How did you're lying to me? Alright, well I guess we don't need it then. Wood cutters can't. What is this? Produce. Why are they producing copper ore when chopping? Oh, maybe that's like a local thing. And this is that bone marrow thing. Okay. I don't get it. There. I'll build that. 3. And they are... Oh, still a lot of people are unhoused. I keep forgetting that. Also weird we haven't received any potential buildings. Hey, we got a thing. Ooh, a farm place. Nice. Read fertile soil. 10 fertile soil reads and... Also would be nice if you could sort of chop around so we can actually get there. Oh, you... Hey, look at that. Deliver. Yes. For sure. We're close. Pick a map. Paved road. That's easy. That is easy. We can win if we just get the paved road. So, I hope you choose the stone roads. Because I forgot to take my break. So, kind of. Join the game. I'm completely addicted to it. I'm enjoying the game. It's, I think it's enjoyable. But I'll talk a little bit more about it once we complete this mission. Because I think that makes sense. So, let's vote another one. We don't have these 4 ancient tablets. Need for biscuit fulfilled. Need for pie fulfilled. Those are both very difficult to get. Pack of skewers. Let's see. And I'm just gonna skip my break for now. Alright, so there's a long way until we get any of those completed, but that's kind of okay. We'll see here. Provisioner. Finally we can get a proper provisions. Finally we can get proper provisions if you choose that one, of course. Because the provisions are kind of a problem. But we'll still go for the paved road though. I think, if we have enough stone for the paved road. Which one's gonna be? And thank you. Let's build the provisioner. Yeah. And let's see, paved road. Low on fuel. Really? You think that's enough? Yeah, I think so. What are they complaining about? Species effect. Minus 5 to resolve, but why? Where are we? 10 on the road here. Oh, we got a nasty one here. People are afraid of whatever destroyed the caravan. Minus 5 to global resolve is active only when you do that. What does it need? Oh, nothing. It just needs to... It's just 3 minutes of unhappiness. That kind of sucks. Ugh, happy resolve is low. Berry bushes. And... probably easier to do this one though. We get another one up here. Alright, we're just smashing through them. How are we doing on the roads? Oh, I can actually see it here. Farm fields, pack of crops, paved roads, 17s. Wonder if that's 1 stone? Is it because we don't have stone? Do we have stone? I don't know. Something happened. There. -2 for every hearth upgrade level. That's pretty good. Not that these matter that much. Each settlement only has a limited number of corners of rewards. More can be acquired by buying upgrades in the smoldering city. Ah, good. Hello, Pixie. And we'll get more family gratitude. Okay, they are still happy here. Just one thing completed, and then we're good. We just need to get to 11. This provisioner, by the way, this one, no, and no, and no, and yes. No phone, no down with pack of provisions. Get that up, and build, and build, and yeah. Let's get it from this one. So that's the provisions. 25 of the stone path yet. So, don't know if we get the rest one. And then, sort of when we complete this mission, we're going to do a little bit of a debrief. I think that's a reasonable thing to do. And instead of starting another one, then we can sort of consider when we want to start another one. This one gets to 75, so this one, when that completes, is good. Or when this one... Oh, this one. Oh, this one completes in 30 seconds. Keep your... Okay, just... What? Scritches for me? I don't know. Is that a cat? This is in 50 seconds, and this one is in 16 seconds. You looking for trouble? I think you are. Oh, that's the internet cable. Please don't. Scarlet Orchard, we got that one. And Dice with Death. Win a game with 1 dangerous glade event still active. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. Score. Difficult to modify. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I think that we could actually get up to more difficulty. Let's go to the Smoldering City. Oh, we can actually complete that by Oak Deeds. We'll see this. This will just give us XP. And there's more XP. Oh, close. Close. Collect 10 reputation points through village resolution. Buy upgrades. We got 13 and nothing more. That's not a lot we get from these missions. Damn. Okay. Then we have an option to click this button, and I don't know what it does. Really? You need one more? I thought it had to pass that cycle. So we actually need to get one more mission before we can sort of pass the cycle. I think that passing the cycle just deletes everything and gets it out again. Alright, so I'm not going to be starting another mission at here 17 minutes past 11. Need to create the difficulty to progress faster, yes. Definitely. But this game is so overwhelming until you get into it, and then can already see here the second time I was more clear on the stuff that I wanted and the stuff that I I didn't have. So like when you select something, you go like, okay, I can get to the provisions or I can get to the pack of trade goods, but I don't want to get to something like incense because it's more complicated. Or it's just kind of knowing when you get a choice if that's something you want to pursue or something you want to skip, and or knowing the priorities of all the things that happen. And of course it's something that needs a lot of learning to get better at. But I think that it's um, yeah. So I think the game is fun, and I would like to play it some more, but it's just not appealing to the community. So this is one of those cases where I'm having a good time, but it's not really hooking the community, and because of that, it's just really hard to like how to say it? Okay, so for me to stream, it has to add up to 100%, and if between your desire for it and my desire for it, and if my desire is 55, then yours is 45, then that's up to 100 and it's all good. Sometimes when there's a new release of Dyson Sphere, mine is 110 and yours is 110, and it's all good. We just keep going. But then there's something like Elden Ring where my desire for it is 90% and your desire is 25%. It's still more than 100. It's still a guarantee that we're playing it, but it's I'm doing it for me, right? And then there's stuff like Factorio, for example, with the story missions here last Sunday. You guys seem to like it. There are a lot of people hanging around, but I wasn't enjoying it. So there was like my interest, desire for playing it decreased, and yours was like, yeah, it's still, we like it maybe 60%, and I was like, yeah, but I'm down to 25%, so it doesn't add up to 100%, so we're not going to continue. It's kind of how I'm thinking of games, and this one is like, yeah, I could play it. It's fun, but I just feel like maybe I'm at 45% and you're at 45%, and that adds up to 90%, and I go like, well, there isn't really enough sort of engagement there. The internal dilemma of a streamer, yeah, and I'm kind of trying to balance it. So it's just, if my interest was like really high, if mine was like 80%, I would go like, fuck it, I'm gonna play it, like I did with Valheim, for example, and then we build up quite a following for Valheim, like I did with Icarus, and there's a little bit of a following for Icarus as well. I don't think this is as high as Valheim or Icarus, so I don't think I can sort of power through and generate enough of an interest for it. I also think that it's fun to have this interaction with chat, but I'm better at playing the game than the average viewer. There are some people who are way more skilled, but most people are like, I have no idea, I'm just watching and it's interesting. And now I got a choice between some random things. I click on this one because it has beer in the name. And then, you know, the advantage of having the Twitch integration isn't really there because it's not going to drive particularly interesting decisions. And on the other hand, it just gets a lot of spam in chat, and that spam just makes people not ask questions. And if you ask questions or start a conversation, then I'm also just scrolling through the crap of Nightbots and stuff like that, and not really seeing it. And that's why we have less of a conversation than usual, because there's more sort of junk in chat. I think that's kind of how I'm seeing it. So I might give it another shot, but it's probably not going to be a game that I'm going to see to completion, if there is such a thing. The idea here of the roguelike element, well, I like Darkest Dungeon more, even though it's a completely different type of game, but it's like you do an instance and then you reset and get some more progress. yeah, so that's kind of how I feel. I had a good time. I thought it was fun to play. I could definitely feel that I'm getting a better understanding of it, and I'm pretty sure that we could also complete it on the next next difficulty. Maybe, I hope. Um, but not. But I think I'm going to wrap up now. I don't think it makes sense for me to start up a new one with another 40%. From what I've seen, Twitch integration in games usually spam either the chat or the streamer in game, which is a big problem. Yeah. Um, I think the way that we did it with Bombs and Biters, it spammed me, the streamer, but it wasn't like pop-ups with these questions and that kind of thing, because that's kind of what pollutes the chat. If the chat gets polluted with just random spam from bots and that kind of thing, then it's not enjoyable. I feel the same way about like stuff going on the screen. That's why I'm using a green screen, so it's just this ugly mug that's disrupting the gameplay, and not like stickers and cooldowns and timers and scrolling things and sponsors and all that crap. So I'm trying to keep it as clean as possible, and then it's just this ugly mug you have to endure. It's kind of the same idea. Like one is to have the game and maybe the voice, uh, just keeping that in line. The funny thing is with cat cam, yeah, I am seriously considering the cat cam, and not because it's been requested a million times. 74 is that I would want to build something over there, and they could have a camera, and then we could sort of there could be um, it could be like redeem it for channel points, for example. Activate the cat cam. Sucks if there are no cats there, but you know it could be. So, I think it would be fun to do. Like I would build like a cat thing that they can climb on, and then I would have to build like get another green screen behind them. Um, it's a lot, but it would be something like activate the cat cam for 30 seconds or something like that. Just, yeah. For no cats with cat channel points, sign me up. Yep. It's just it's kind of and now to vote for Caravan. That's a little bit too quick. I have to get one that's not very good. Oh, here's a somewhat good one, right? Settler. Pioneer. More reputation required to win. How much? 14. Okay. If that's the only thing, then that's not really that bad. Oh, and we also get food stockpiles. Much better. Oh, that's a big difference. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I was playing on noob difficulty. Oh well. There's still a long way to go. You bump it up to veteran, honestly, it's not that much harder than pioneer. Maybe. Maybe. So maybe I'll give this a shot another time. And thank you, Agni, and your comment about my views and approach to streaming as a business is a big part of why I keep watching you. All right, then I'm gonna have to keep doing that. So rest of the week, tomorrow we are going to hopefully complete the multiplayer Icarus run with the mission. We have a lot of work to do to complete it, but I hope that we can do it. We're gonna have to start heading out before 11 o'clock if we want to make it. And then on Thursday I'll do a Darkest Thursday, so that's Darkest Dungeon Friday, but on a Thursday. But it also means that it's going to be talking about sex, because that's what we do when we play Darkest Dungeon. Yes, that's what we do. And I have a topic prepared that will be something to talk about sex and relationships, but that's kind of becoming a thing now. And it's a fun thing. It makes no sense, but yeah, it's fun. So Friday will be day off. Saturday, I'm thinking that's a day off as well, but let's see. And then we'll back Sunday, and I have either it's going to be Icarus, or I have a potential surprise thing for us on Sunday. So we'll see. Stay tuned, and thank you for joining today. I hope to see you tomorrow or Thursday or some other day on streaming. Good night, everyone. Take care and stay effective.